all my preferences and shit were changed.
Oh no! Hello? Oi!
Okay, I think that should be better now.
Oi! Oi oi!
Yeah, there we go.
Oi oi! There we go! Bada-boo!
There we go, yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, all the preferences were changed, so I need to put all my filter stuff back on.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yep. Because I don't remember what the filters were, but I had to. It's not important. Try to remember. If you can't remember anything, we're both going to be in big trouble. Why is that? We can talk about that after. What was your name? It's...
Pixely. Turn the music down a bit more.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. The preferences are here. We can just
Ellie.
turn that down to like there.
Hmm.
Is that better?
Think so.
There we go. It's only gone to like 40 now.
Hmm.
That should be good.
Name's Pixely.
Pixie. Can't remember anything else though. Wow, I should try hitting my accountant sometimes. Do you remember where we are? What you're doing here? No, I can't remember a thing. Everything's so foggy. Alright, I can give you the rundown. You're on a reality TV show called Find Love or Die Trying. Though we just call it Find Love for the uninformed. What are you doing to the microphone?
I did nothing. Did nothing.
You're doing something.
I did nothing.
You're doing something. I'm the producer, name's Kat. The premise is that you, the suitor, are living with 5 beautiful women and one of them is your soulmate. I haven't even met them yet. How would you know one of them is my soulmate? That's just how it is. Welcome to reality TV. You'll get to know 2 of the girls over the next 6 days over 3 dates with each of them. Then on the 7th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you at the final ceremony. That seems straightforward enough to me. Not so fast, partner. The girl you choose will be given a choice whether or not they accept your proposal. If she says yes, you two will get to fade into the sunset in a gold-plated yacht at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Happily ever after forever, except without the yacht. It's a loner.
Aww.
If she says no, well, we're gonna have to kill you.
Stop.
Wait, what? Killed? You were joking, right?
Your death. Your death and destruction.
Now that's the reaction I wanted to see. Really, you look like I just took a shit in your cereal. What's going on? Who are you? Oh, where are my manners? The name's Damien Black. I'm the CEO of Royal Black Media, the biggest network for Battle Royale games on the planet. Or Battle Royale games, like computer games? You've been living under a rock, shit ass, on a stink ass armpit? Real people killing each other is in this season. What? Well, was in this season. I swear, I put in hard and honest work into making top-of-the-line killing shows, and what do I get for it? What?
Oh, I was just like, I don't know. Brain went. Ooh.
Fair enough. So we're trying a new kind of killing game, spicing a little romance on top for the people who fart dreams and bake cakes out of rainbows. That's where you come in, and hey, it's not a bad deal. You might find love, or die, whatever. Just put on a good show for me, Excuse me, Mr. Black? What is it, one? We're missing one of the aerial cameras for the backfields. Well, that's my cue. The intern ain't gonna shoot himself. Give him hell, Kit Kat. Don't have to tell me twice. Look, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm getting out of here. For starters, I can barely remember my own name, let alone if I already have a partner. If that's what you're worried about, you didn't, and not for a lack of trying. How would you know that? Kat sighed. Look, you don't even have a choice. Damien will kill you if you try to escape, or if you tell any of the girls about the truth behind the show. The girls don't know. They have no idea that your life is in danger, and they just think it's a regular dating show about finding a soulmate called Find Love. If you tell any of them the truth, you won't just get yourself killed, you'll get them killed as well. How could you? I don't make the rules, Pixley. I'm sorry. Really, you're pretty serious.
Is it meant to be sound? Oh yeah.
There is sound, it's just lower now.
Yeah, it's just lower.
Most people would be a little happier to hear that they're alone in paradise with 5 beautiful women.
It's working now.
Yes, it is. It is working now. You okay? So you laugh at like a ticket.
It's like no.
That it is. What's there to worry about? You good there?
Yeah, did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
You know, the whole getting executed thing, if the girl I ask says no. The little bit with not remembering who the hell I am. How about this? I need my show to be successful and run according to plan, and you want memories back, and presumably to leave the show alive.
Mhm.
That depends on what the memories are, but yes. If you'll be a good suitor for my show, I'll help you get your memories back. It's really not a bad deal. Most people would kill for a chance like this. Seriously, all you have to do is get to know 5 lovely women and ask one out. I'll be with you every step of the way, off camera. Before you know it, I'm sure you'll be having lots of fun. Who knows, you may even fall in love. You wouldn't be the first. But if you survive the whole show, I promise that I'll tell you everything you want to know. Pinky promise.
With this route, do we want to leave Gamer Girl for last? That way we get more days with her?
Yes.
Cool.
We'll do...
I want to do, let's do... I want to say let's leave Science Girl for last as well.
Yeah, she also seems interesting.
So, Science Girl and Gamer Girl for last.
Mm.
And then, who could be our third last one? I want to say I want to do Best Friend as well, but also, like...
We'll figure it out when we get there.
Yeah, we'll figure it out when we get there.
Sounds like a deal. That's it, Spirit Sugar. Who knows you? You might even be thanking me for this one day. We'll see about that. Trust me, I'll make sure that this show will be the best time of your life.
Is that a Johnny Boy I see?
It's John?
It's a Johnny Boy! Joy Boy!
It's a John.
My brain goes to... Yeah, my brain went to One Piece. Joy Boy!
What's up, little goobers? Do the sound again.
What?
Oh, I made that redeem. It just makes the image bigger. Oh, that's great. I'm gonna set that up and mix it up later. It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna set that up and mix it up later.
You want me to do the voice so it's like, wah!
Oh, I'll find a Wario one.
Yay!
I'll set it up with a Wario or a
Oh, we gotta hydrate.
bottle.
I'll just drink my non-existent drink.
It's full. I was like, I wonder where the other half went. There it is.
I'm waiting for the
If I time that right, I can get it so when the screen goes up, the little image goes
That's
big.
perfect, yeah. I can't wait for the Five Brothers to come up again because I just want to do voice acting for that.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go home.
You do that. I will continue reading through this.
Continue reading.
It'll be so great that everything after will feel like a disappointment. That's a depressing way to look at it. What if I end up with one of the girls after the show? Anyway, without further ado, let's get started with the show. Follow me. I'll take you to where you'll meet our lovely contestants. Kat grabbed me by the hand and pulled me along. Remember, you can't tell anyone the truth about this dating. No matter what, just smile. Got it? We love that. You don't even want to try and redo it?
Nah, good.
He's gonna enjoy a leader thing of flat Pepsi.
Yep.
Flat off-brand Pepsi that's also on-brand. Off-brand, on-brand. How the hell did you peak my microphone? The fuck? I put a limiter on that. I just saw that peak. How is it peaking? I put a limiter on it.
Yay! I'm so loud at peaks!
Why the limiter's not... You broke the limiter. What the fuck?
Yeah! I mean...
Look at
They're gonna go into red.
Do I have to, like, put the threshold lower because the gain's there?
I don't know. Bah!
I've just set it, like, 28 or something, so I want to go above 8.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, I won't go way up there now.
Aww. How about this? Oh.
Yeah, no, I won't go past there now.
Yeah.
It never did that before. That's so weird.
I break things.
What?
I'm just so loud.
Got it.
I'm too powerful. I'm too loud.
Clearly. We stepped out of the bar together. I didn't realize it at first, but it was a bar in a small airplane. I guess I must have been flown here. We walked until we saw a mansion in the distance.
Flown here.
No, they just dragged you onto the plane, and then you woke up, and then they dragged you back
Yeah,
off the plane.
right. Exactly. To like.
The plane doesn't even work. It doesn't even have an engine.
Yep.
Wow, it's huge. I can't imagine how expensive this place is. You'd be surprised. Since we're all the way in some forgotten corner of New Asia, the land comes pretty cheap.
New Asia?
Have you never read the news in the past decade? Memory loss, remember? Right. Well, I sure hope you haven't forgotten how to talk to girls. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, what? We're starting already?
Here we go.
Not quite.
To give the world top-tier entertainment. To protect our asses from unemployment. To make the world believe in fate and love. We work like slaves for the shells above. We're the Brothers 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prepare to...
Get the set ready. I want to start filming yesterday.
Oh. I guess we're not important enough to finish our intros. Whose idea was it to work in the TV industry anyway? This wouldn't have happened if we had just decided to be accountants.
Wait by the mansion doors and thank me later. It's showtime, people. Let's get to work.
I just like playing as the brothers. It gives me 5 characters to play as.
I walked to the doors. Hey, Pixley, can you hear me? Cat's voice boomed across the island as though she was nowhere in sight. Cat? I wasn't kidding when I said I'd be with you every step of the way. As long as you're on the island, I'll be able to see, hear, and even talk to you. Just think of me as a cuter and sexier big brother.
Oh my god,
That doesn't sound nearly as good as you think it does. Hey, how else could we film the show? You really want to meet the love of your life with a camera sticking out your head? Good
hell
point.
yeah.
Anyway, head into the mansion already and go meet the girls. I recommend checking out the library, kitchen, games room, and the backyard. Wink, wink, nudge.
We should do the computer love gaming game.
Yes. From here on out, the cameras are rolling. Don't be stupid. I'll see you later.
Oh, we're gonna be stupid.
Cat ouch. Alright, I'm finally here. There's only one thing left to do.
Open the door.
You just want to go in like the same route as last time with meeting them?
Yeah, I think we did this one, Gamer Girl, and then we went down the list.
Yeah. Anybody home? My eyes were drawn to a girl wearing a white dress, pacing around the lobby. Hey, what's up? Whoa, didn't see you there, I'm so sorry. Oh,
Discounted
it's really
Toru.
you. What?
I was like, why does this seem familiar? I'm like, Discounted Toru from Fruit Basket.
Fair enough. It's default anime girl.
Yeah.
You could also just go
Yeah, default anime girl.
anime girl.
That's true.
Literally, just make the bangs a little bit longer, like move her face up, and boom, she is MC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's really you, Pixley. That's me. How'd you know my name? It hasn't been that long, has it? It's me, Yushikawa. We went to the same high school way back. Come again? Yee, she hasn't changed one bit. Always forgetting everything important. Grrr. Wait, calm down. I know how it sounds, but I've got amnesia. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? You can't lie to your student council presidents. That's pre-jury. It's true, really. I wouldn't lie about this. You really can't remember anything? Really, I wouldn't joke about this. Promise. Oh. Can't believe you forgot. On second thought, that made me a good thing. How on earth could it be good to forget everything? Fair enough. You know, moving on from the past is the best way to live and all that. Everyone has things from high school they'd rather forget, right? Hahaha. Yep. It's good to see you, Pixie. You haven't changed. It feels just like when we used to fool around back then. Fool around in like a family-friendly sort of way.
Yeah,
Pinky
fool
promise.
around, family-friendly. Sure.
It's good to see you too, you. What brings you out here? Oh, to be honest, dating apps or shows and all that really aren't my thing. But I saw that you were... What you making me say? Beside that, welcome to the mansion. It's ginormous. I'll spare you from embarrassing yourself, asking me, and show you where my room is. Wait a second, I haven't cleaned it up yet. She rushed off before I could get a word in. Somehow, I get the sense that this has happened before.
Yep.
I guess I'll see her later.
Okay, so we went to the games room and then we went down the list.
Yeah. I guess you should get back to exploring the house. Where to next? Games room.
God, I like her.
As I walked into the games room, my eyes were drawn to a girl playing on a handheld game device.
Can't wait for the pigeon scene.
Yes.
That'd be great.
I think that's only if we chose her thingy though. So if we do it again, either it might be different or it might be the same.
It might be the same, but if we do the sporty girl and then the cook, the chef, for this time, it might be different, but we're not too sure. Let's see what happens.
Let's see. Ooh, new high score. Aw, man, it's a shame I can't submit it. Oh, sup, dude. Do you know what happened to the internet? What? Ever since I came to this island, I haven't been able to get any signal at all. I'm literally going to die at this rate. You okay? Tell my followers they were the best. What does a person even do in this situation? Are you okay? No worries, Pixley, she'll be fine. Oh, hey Kat, what's up? We had to turn off all the internet to make sure no spoilers for this show. For the show get out. Tara's just a bit overdramatic about it. You'll get used to it. Yo, you tell me I'm being overdramatic when you literally sent us back into the Stone Age? With games and electricity and other things, but still. Aw, I was so excited to stream for everyone when I got here. Chad. You're a streamer? Yes, sure that I am. I'm mostly a variety game streamer, but I also stream real life too. And I can't now. Maybe you could just record things and post them later? I guess that's what I'll have to do, but that's so last year. By the way, what's this whole show about? Wait, what? I honestly have no idea what I just got into regarding pretty much everything to do with this show. You didn't even do a little bit of research before you decided to come here?
No.
Hey, don't get my face about this. From what I heard from Kat, you didn't either. Hey, amnesia and not doing a little bit of research are totally different. I forgot to do my due diligence and you forgot your life. Same deal. It's not the same deal. Anyway, it's a dating show called Find Love. Kat can explain the rules in more detail, but it's pretty much what you expect from any generic dating TV show. And my name's Pixley. I'm what Kat calls the suitor. So it's like a visual novel dating game sim, except I'm stuck in it rather than getting to play it myself. I guess so? Well, since this is a game, I'm gonna win it. I'm not sure that's the right way to approach dating, but look out, world! Tara is coming! And she always wins! Tara ran off with a fiery look in her eyes. I've got no idea where she's headed. But who would? Guess there's nothing left to do here. Might as well head over to the library.
Yeah.
Library was like a library out of a movie. Grand, majestic, nothing like your average library, which becomes a porn site after closing time. I took a few steps forward and noticed a girl with red hair at the back of the library. She was reading a magazine, or so it seemed from first glance. If you craned your head a bit to the side, you could see another book hidden behind the magazine. A/B Testing After the Apocalypse, first edition by D.B. Hey, what are you reading? Oh, it's another another Fetch Truth T-Bomb, yes!
Yes!
Can you believe that this one celebrity would, date another celebrity?
Oh my god.
I can't even. It's almost like they're people.
Oh my god!
I can see what you're actually reading, you know. Oh gosh, that's so embarrassing. Why would that be embarrassing? The book you're actually reading sounds a lot more interesting. Where I come from, people make fun of people who do what I do, I guess. To them, a library is just a place to film porn after closing time. I'm Scarlet, by the way. You're Pixley, correct? That's me. It's nice to meet you, Scarlet. It's nice to meet you too, Pixley.
Wait. Is she licking her lips?
Nope, she's going.
Oh.
Not licking, just.
Oh.
I'm curious, so what are you actually reading? I thought you'd never ask. Here, let me show. Scarlet dropped the magazine and the book behind it on the floor, revealing a second magazine in her hands. She ran away so fast I didn't have a chance to say anything more. Guess nothing to do here. Let's head down to the kitchen.
Steal the meals. Oh!
One. These ribs are well done.
Thank you, madam.
They were supposed to be medium rare. Please make them all before the hour is up.
I knew we should have just worked in accounting.
Then I've just the opportunity for you, one. I've just brought one of the neighboring islands, and I need someone to balance the books. Please have that finished by nightfall, and don't forget about the ribs.
I take it back.
The side dishes are magnificent, too. Keep it up, you diligent worker, you.
Ah, Shanks, you're too kind, madam.
Shanks.
Oh, yeah. Shanks. But Shanks.
Shanks.
Oh, yeah, Shanks. I didn't get what you're complaining about, bro. Violet's amazing. She's even volunteering to help us lower patents.
Lowly peons.
Oh, lowly peons. There you go. English is hard. It's okay.
This soup is simply delightful. Good work, 3.
Thank you, Violet. Man, she's 100 times better than when 4 bosses us around. I couldn't agree more, bro.
1. If you insist on taking so long on the meatballs, perhaps we'll use your meatballs instead. Just kidding. Though, upon further thought, you'd never need them anyway, so maybe.
She's such an angel. Are we even talking about the same person?
Hey there, got a second to chat? Pardon me, I didn't see you there. Just 1 second. I've got to clean up the soup that one set on fire earlier.
Oh.
Is that even possible? Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. Evidently, the same is true if you lack a mind completely. Public education. Just kidding.
Hey, that was uncalled for. Actually, we think the same about you on a daily basis. I can confirm that. I wish Mom never had you guys.
Apologies for the delay. I'm finished now. I'm Violet. Violet Valentine. The pleasure is yours, Pixley. You already know who I am? I imagine each contestant does, flying all the way out here for a whole week for a blind date. No one could be that unintelligent. Sneezes. I do hope you're worthy of being a suitor. You'll find that courting a lady is a different sport than the other girls.
It's true, she's one of 2 daughters of the Valentine family. They're even richer than the royal black media. Alright, 3, your pay cut by 50%. Enjoy your shitty instant noodles. Is it too late to go back to school?
I am, how to say, fascinated. I'd like to see what makes you so special. You look fairly average to me. I guess you'll be in for a surprise, Violet. I do like a deafening explosion blasted through the kitchen.
I like voicing the side characters.
The spaghetti tonight will be, how to say, a little different. I hope you do not mind. You're not really putting 1 on the menu, right? 1. Why is there a hole in the ceiling? Looks like they're busy in the kitchen for a while.
I like playing the side characters because they're more fun. Because they just have the wackiest like lines.
This one in general just has really stupid
lines, and I love them.
So I'd head out over to the backyard. Wow, calling this a backyard is like calling what happened to the Titanic a leak. The field goes further than the eye can see. My eyes were quickly drawn to a girl running laps across the field. She's quick, she's getting closer and closer, and
there she
slid
is!
to a stop in front of me. Howdy, I'm Alice. It's nice to meet you. You're Pixley, right? I don't really care. Care for a jog, though?
Sure.
Sure, that sounds... Alright, let's go!
Oh no.
She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her at breakneck speed.
John, how many times have we told you it's Gamer Girl that's the best girl?
She's so fast. It takes all I have to keep pace with her. The wind on my face feels nice, though. For some reason...
I forgot that screws, and when you started, I wanted to start.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then I turned and I went, oh yeah, you're doing it.
Close enough.
It worked, anyway.
I feel like I've missed this. Actually, I don't think I've ever gone this far. Come on, keep it up. We'll have to We'll have you in tip-top shape in no time, soldier. Whatever nice
Bing.
thoughts I had floating in my head were thrown out by my newly assigned drill sergeant. I thought I signed up for a dating show, not a fitness show. Alright, I'm starting to hit a comfortable pace. Is that all you've got? Alia was widening the distance between us with a smile on her face. Call me simple, but I started to run as fast as I could. Ah! I gained more and more speed. I gained more and more speed and watched as Alia slowly fell behind. Wow, you're running even faster than my dad did when he left. What the? I unconsciously slowed down, my face contorted with shock. In just that single moment, she caught up and quickly surpassed me. I'm kidding, geez. No need to take everything so seriously. Bastard died before he even got a chance. Oh, I'm so. Don't be.
Well, okay,
I killed him
stop
myself.
assuming I know things. Like baseline, assume I know nothing.
What? The look on your face is hilarious. Don't worry so much, Pixie. I'm kidding. Or am I? I felt my heart start to give out, less from running and more from the emotional roller coaster. We finished jogging a few minutes later. I'm completely out of breath. It was fun, Pixley. Let's run again sometime.
No.
Fell to my knees to catch my breath and watched her as she walked away effortlessly. But you'll have to be faster than that to keep up with me, Suda. Laid on the grass like an obese walrus, gasping for air. Is this how I die? Don't think I'll have to be worried about telling Allie the truth with how hard it is to breathe. I think I'll live.
But now.
For now. I rolled onto my back and relaxed for a moment. Alright, enough messing around. If you're on the show and you're not an underpaid grunt, come to the front of the mansion. I guess that includes me. I should start heading over. That includes you too, Tara. I can see you playing, you know. You're not the boss of me. What have I gotten myself into?
Da 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 da.
By the time I got there, Kat and the girls were surrounding a blackboard covered with scribbles and math equations. And that's why Pixley's the perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the batshit math they show on screen in a movie. Ah, you're late to the party, Pixley. But you're just in time for the first alone time segment.
Yeah, we're leaving these three for last.
So we'll choose those two.
We're doing those two, because it makes more sense if it's like this.
That's fair.
Because we did these two one first,
Mm.
and then we're really interested about the scientists.
Yeah.
So it's just these two.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alone time segment? You can't find your soulmate without having a little alone time together. It's time to pick your first soulmate, Candy Girl.
Hello, fangirl.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, that's from Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
She got a photo and she was gonna. What's up, girl? Time to pick your first soulmate, Kenya. One of two lovely ladies you'll get to spend time with this week.
Hello.
So without further ado, who's it going to be? Wait, I have to choose already?
Yeah, we already have to fucking choose.
Yeah.
Pick the blonde. Yeah,
we're
pick
picking the two blondes,
Yeah.
don't worry.
Yeah, we're picking these two. The full blonde one, and then the one that's on the urge of
blonde.
Yeah, the one that's on the urge to being silver and blonde. Like, she's in between.
It basically is silver.
It is basically silver.
I was gonna say, how's it on the verge of silver?
I don't
and
know.
blonde?
My
That's-
brain. I went to say white, but then I said silver.
Even then, that's white. That's
That
what
is-
makes it silver.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's not talk about this.
Blonde is the middle ground between those two, because if anything, she's yellow, not blonde.
Okay. Well, choosing the other one.
I haven't even had the chance to really talk to any of them yet. Don't think of it that way. Think of it more like, well, who do you want to talk to the most right now? Alright, I guess I'll spend today's alone time
okay.
with
Ollie? Allie?
there's Allie and there's Violet.
Allie. Yeah. Allie and
Wild
Violet.
card, I choose to love myself.
Well, we can't do that, otherwise we will die.
And it's just like trying to romance Cat. It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Or Damien, it just doesn't work.
I know.
Or one of the 5 brothers.
Oh my god, imagine if it was an actual, like,
What
Huh?
about all of them?
all of them.
Allie. We'll make it happen. Self-love comes at a price. The price is
It's
death.
death.
Let's get the cameras rolling, people. We're in for a bumpy ride on day 1. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Didn't even notice. It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. Let's go. Yes, madam.
Let's get the cameras rolling, people. We're in for a bumpy ride on day 1.
Yes, madam.
Now be a dear and give us a minute to set up the scene.
Is it roller skating again?
Let's see.
Oh my god, it is.
It is. So yeah, let's say everyone has like 2 scenes, and then like that last scene you don't see unless you have it in the second
Yeah,
one.
so we want the gamer girls
We'll
for
make
the
it
last scene.
3rd scene for that one.
Yeah.
What would the last scene for the childhood friend be? Considering the second scene
no,
ends
no,
with
no.
you 2 cuddling in bed.
I don't know.
Where does that go?
Where does it go?
That is the most like, ambiguous. Like everyone else, you kind of just like, oh
Well,
yeah, we're really good friends.
Yeah, they did it on the beach, kind of, because they had fun on the beach.
And then you go home and they're both cuddling, and then they wake up in the same bed. And it's like,
Yeah, the fuck?
this can't be allowed.
This shouldn't be this shouldn't be happening.
Big brother.
That's why
Let's just move this off.
Oh, what was it on?
I was on the words.
Oh.
How I let Allie talk me into this, I'll never know. You sure this is a good idea? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Allie grabbed my hand and pulled me forward towards the slope of the hill. Relax, Pixie, what's the worst that could happen? Well, I could die. Would it be too much to ask to be on a TV show that didn't end up with me dead? Don't worry, I've got you. Oh shit. Allie slipped on her rollerblades, pulling me down the hill with her. Tried to step back up on reflex, but it was all I could do to stand up with the rollerblades. Oh fuck. We started rolling down the hill, faster and faster and faster. Allie was rolling down the hill backwards at full speed. I could see panic in her eyes. I couldn't figure out how to stop. We were going faster and faster. I screamed. Allie laughed and pointed at me. Gosh, your face is priceless. I love it. Allie turned around effortlessly and somehow glided next to me, without ever having let go of my hand.
How dare you?
Our breakneck pace became slower and slower as she steered us back and forth repetitively. Before I knew it, we were gliding down the road smoothly. The wind felt so nice. Now you've got the hang of it.
The art's really nice.
The art is really nice. It's very pretty. You've got a funny way of teaching. Best way to teach a bird to fly is throwing it off a cliff, no? That's definitely a way of looking at it.
Yep.
Don't worry about it. You weren't ever in danger. Have you been rollerblading for a long time? Nope. I actually just learned how to today. What was that about never being in danger? Shh. You're quite the daredevil, aren't you? What gave that away? She laughed as she slapped me on the back. You know, you're a pretty quick learner. Oh, 100%. What is that?
It's a slender bit.
Is it a game?
Yeah.
Oh, we need to play it. That's amazing. What's it on?
Oh, it's you.
Oh, yeah, we're playing that at some
And it's a happy.
Happy Bastard. I love Splendor. Splendor's so, like, a
Mm,
really silly version of Slenderman, and it's great.
yep. It's a dating game. Mile goal, flashing lights, and yeah.
Well, yeah, he does like to harm himself.
Yeah.
Because rainbow blood.
I didn't even know that. I've never seen this
You
one.
don't know about Slenderman? He's really into colors, and when he found out that his blood was rainbow, he kept cutting himself
Oh.
because, you know, rainbow blood. Ooh, pretty! So
Oh.
he kept doing it
Oh!
because rainbow blood. Pretty!
I was looking up top, like, dating games and that
And the
popped
top
up.
one is Splendor's Party House.
Yeah.
We gotta do that one, that's
Yeah.
funny. That one looks interesting.
That one looks interesting too.
Like, that looks like some really nice art.
Mm.
Oh, that one looks cutesy. Oh, hell yeah. We gotta do some killer dating games, because
Yeah.
they just seem fun, because they just seem stupid.
Oh, this one looks amazing!
Ooh!
Alright, I'm gonna
Yeah,
save.
of course, that's exactly what you should do. Rainbows, man. Don't worry, he's a supernatural being, therefore, I think it's fine.
Oh,
I don't know.
That's right. I'm gonna quickly look for a game while let you do that.
Yep.
'Cause,
No, you're a pretty quick learner. You picked up rollerblading almost as fast as I did. Well, I've got a pretty great teacher. It's a lot of fun hanging out with you, Allie. Shucks, I feel the same way, Pixley. It's great to be around somebody willing to go on an adventure. The world's gone crazy. We're all gonna die. You might as well be around people that make life worth living. I couldn't say it better myself. You know, I bet you can't skate backwards. Allie reversed and started skating backwards as if to taunt me. Oh, why's that? I just think it's a bit too scary for a person who screams when they start going down a little bump. I'm Pixley and I can't handle a little bump. Ah, help me! Come on, it was a hill. Go hell, you queen.
I found this.
Ooh.
It's a Good Omens RPG game.
I was gonna say, that looks awfully familiar.
It's all ready to be downloaded and everything.
Nice. Cute, weird humor. The best type of humor. Yeah. I felt a fire light inside me. Bring it on, Allie. Oh, are you sure? Did I stutter? There comes a time in every person's life where we know we're taking a stupid bet, but do it anyway.
Well, last time we did this one. Can we do this one?
Let's do a backflip. Power of misplaced confidence. We do a backflip. Wait, am I doing a flip or is the world flipping? I'm not sure. Then it dawned on me. Oh fuck. Face plant. No, I wouldn't let you kill Pixley. What? You're going to wish we had. What just? What the hell? You're up. You okay, Pixley?
Oh, it's an Anne!
Annie, hello.
Annie's a heck. What the fuck? Wait, hold on, my brain. I was about to say Annie arrived, and then John said heck, and then my brain went heck.
Annie the heck, I mean, huh? Annie, slow. What I miss, John. You missed not much. We just started it because it deleted the previous file, so we're restarting it. We just did a backflip backwards on roller skates and face planted and died.
Annie the heck is now my name.
Don't worry, we still have Allie. Yep, she's still fine. And we didn't die.
Yep.
Well, I completely reset my computer, so that's why it deleted.
But we do
Now
have
I'm
some more dating
thinking
games to
if
play.
there's any other game saves that I've deleted that I'm trying to think of.
Your Sims?
I'm trying to think if that would save to the Sims account.
Oh.
Because that's online. So that could have saved to, like, online origins. It's gonna be like Doki Doki, that's scary. I have no clue.
We have no idea. It's interesting. There's some shit going down in the background.
Most other game data, like the leveling and lunch lady, would be saved onto Steam.
Oh yeah, that's
That
all
type
saved.
of stuff would save anything. It'd just be game saves and stuff.
Yeah.
I think the only one it would affect is maybe the Lego Batman.
Oh no, I Lego Batman sad.
I think that'd be it, but even then, replaying those are fine.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I think that'd be it. I can't really think of any other games that are save-based that I've played.
I can't think of anything.
I think this would be the only one that really affects it. Anything else I've already completely finished, so I'd be starting from start anyway. Whee! Keep forgetting to take the lid off my bottle and use question life when water doesn't come out before realizing that the lid is still on. That is a mood.
That is a mood right there.
Why isn't it working? Oh, I'm not working. Ooh, cryptic crush. That sounds cool.
Well, we could date country.
And just question life. Now, it's funny if you use question life, like Pokemon. Use question life.
Do you want to date some country?
I think I'll stay away from dating countries. I think I'd stick to the cryptids.
Yeah, no, I would love to do the cryptids.
Definitely cryptid. I need not be easy. I stopped functioning.
I found some more dating games that we can play later.
Nice. I can check what I have on itch.io, because I have a bunch of itch.io games that I brought at one point in like a giant bundle, and it's a bunch of little ones. I can see if there's any dating games in there.
Yeah. No, we're
in
talking
this game. Not in this game.
We're
In a
talking-
different one.
in a different one.
We don't know what's quite in this one. You're up. You okay, Pixley? Try not to move. You're a little banged up right now. Also, your second VTuber is so cute. VTuber. Yee.
Yee.
They scream in unison. It'd be so funny if that scared John again. Perfect.
Great.
The mic does not know.
The way it cuts off.
Well, either cuts out or it peaks. I think it's funny if it cuts off. Try not to move. You're a little banged up right now, but you'll be just fine in no time. Cat and I treated your injuries pretty well, if I do say so myself. What happened? You, well, skated backwards.
You'll be missed.
We're defining skating quite liberally, huh? How'd I get here? I carried you here.
You can
Oh.
English.
Rip Mike, you'll be same though. Oh man, my head. Take it easy, it's only been a few hours since you KO'd yourself. Well, it's sort of my fault, but I made you some food. It should help you get your stomach back up quick. Thanks, Allie, it's really nice of you. Don't expect something that Violet would make. All I can promise is that the food is probably healthier than my last suggestion before you knocked yourself out. I'll take my chances. Nice. $2.50 has been contributed. Took a bite of the food cautiously. Yeah, I'm dying. For a moment, Ali was wide-eyed with shock and horror.
Life was strange.
I was gonna say, why do those names seem familiar?
Yeah, but you can only take these for.
I don't know if the rest are, so. Oh, partial face reveal diagnosis. Yep.
Yep.
I love how it's to the partial face reveal challenge.
Mm.
Why is it a challenge?
I don't know. Not like I found the final level by trying.
Makes sense, it's on there.
Mm,
It is a free game.
it is.
Okay. Expense a little victory to yourself. Even though I know what you look like, I think I'm still donating Max. Fair enough.
Can we play this on stream? I think this is a short one.
We could, yeah.
We can put 2 short dating games together.
Yes. Honestly, I thought this was gonna be a short one, and then it reset, and I was like, what the fuck?
I thought it was gonna be a short one, you told me.
Because I assumed, you know, free games generally aren't really long, convoluted games, and this one's like, what is this? This is like a $14 dating sim game.
This had 65,000 words of sweet, sweet romance.
What's the bet one of them is the entire script of the B movie?
If one of them is the entire script for the B movie, I love that.
This one has lore. This game apparently takes a few hours. Yeah, this one has deep lore, which is slightly confusing, but fun.
Oh, but not both at once, then lay!
Checks out, though. You have to know everything about them. Yeah, that makes sense. Just messing with you, food's delicious. Thanks. I just figured I'd get a little bit of payback. You know, no one forced you to jump. She laughed and slapped me on the shoulder, then ran her hand through my hair and scratched it. Found myself smiling and admiring the blue of her eyes. I'm looking forward to our next adventure, Pixley. Just piled upon this, geez, we will be teetered. Things we will be so stewed on. Tested. It is a great sentence of stuff.
Yeah.
But promise to not be too stupid again, okay?
Look, I can type.
You can type. The quality is immaculate. I try my best, but people can't help but do stupid things to impress a pretty girl. I guess impressed is what we'll call it. We spend the rest of the day making fun of each other for how stupid we were being. Somehow, some way, Ali can take the ordinary and turn it into an adventure. I was laughing so hard I could barely feel any pain. Before I knew it, it was nighttime.
Yay! Night, night. Oh, it's night.
I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. I was just about to close my eyes when I heard a knock at the door. I shuffled over in a haze. Hey there, Pixley. Sorry to bother you this late. That's alright. What's up, cat? Don't mind me. Just gonna make myself real comfortable. Fell asleep like when you put a blanket on a birdcage. Good old just, you can't see anything, therefore sleep. Ah, got it.
Ah, yes.
Cat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. Imagine just place a blanket on someone's head and they immediately fall asleep. It's like, go to sleep. Shh.
That's
Okay.
like some babies. You just chuck a blanket on them. And they're like,
You can't see. It's dark now. Ah, you're right. Falls asleep.
especially kids. Some kids are just like that.
That's called chloroform. Chloroform blanket. Go.
I choose your chloroform blanket.
Huh. Suddenly I'm sleepy.
It was super effective.
Oh my god, you have no idea how much better your beds are compared to the staff. You'd think the ones actually working here would get treated nicely. I closed the door, then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. I'm guessing you're not coming to my room at night to study workers' union? I wonder, what would you want me to come to your room for instead? I can think of a few things. You'd think 5 women would be enough for a person. You're incorrigible, Pixley. Anyway, as the producer, I'm obliged to help you survive until the end of the show. Just until the end of the show? I'm heartbroken. Being a babysitter doesn't pay well enough to make it a long-term gig. I'll be checking in with you each night to let you know how you're doing, and give you some advice here and there. That's nice of you. Thanks, Kat. Well, to be honest, finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to topic. Our audience really loved your date with Ali today. You and Ali were the fan favorite pair, I gotta say. She knows how to make exciting TV.
Sleep, what's that?
Sleep.
Sleep?
She's got potential for her own show, now that I think about it. You were saying? Oh, sorry, got sidetracked. The whole world knows now that Ali is your first soulmate candidate, and they're hungry for more content. That said, we need a little more drama in the mix now. A love triangle. So tomorrow I want you to find out who your other soulmate candidate is, and ask them on a date.
Alright.
Alright, sounds good to me. Really? Since you had such a great date today, I'm surprised you agreed so easily. Well, it is a bit weird, but at the end of the day, this is a TV show. You need ratings to survive.
Boop.
You're exactly right. More specifically, you need those ratings to survive, and they'll axe the show before the last day. Or they'll axe the show before the last day. What happens to me if that happens? Well, it'd be as if you didn't end up with anyone at the end of the show.
Is this up too high, or is it right? Because I feel like it's right there, that her belly button's right there, when it's meant to be like here-ish.
No, that's about correct.
Okay.
Because where the thingy points inwards there, where the waist is, generally where the belly button is. She's just weirdly proportioned, where like it would normally be lower, but her waist is put really high up.
Oh.
So it'd be a thing of like, that's her arm, her elbow would be about here, which hits just below her waist.
Yeah, because
Which is, it is where it is. So it is like, it's technically proportional, because your elbow goes to just below where your waist is, which is there, which is correct. And it'd just be a thing of, this is a really low set skirt. So instead of the skirt being like up here where it would usually be put, it's put down here. So like her legs would cut off there. So it just doesn't look correct, because there should be more of a gap there, because this looks like it ends here.
Yeah.
But it actually ends like up here.
Oh, okay.
It's just she's got like really long legs. If you like cut that and made it shorter, it would look better.
Oh, okay.
But she's just drawn out to look longer. That's it. Otherwise,
Okay.
it is basically proportional. It is correct.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Mm.
Oh, it's been bugging me.
Yeah, it's just she's got, instead of a high waist skirt, she's got a really low set skirt. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know when guys have pants down low and you can see the V?
Right, yeah.
That's what that little line there is. You see that slight indent line?
Oh, yeah.
That's the V set line because it's really low set.
Oh, okay.
So it's there. She's really low set, and then her legs are dragged out, and they should be a bigger gap there, but there isn't.
Big nose and shit.
Body proportions.
Alright.
Ah, got it. Well, that's simple enough. I'm impressed at how well you took that. Have you been on a life or death-killing dating show before? Can't say I have. Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you before tomorrow. It's getting late, so we've both got big days tomorrow. How about we call it a night? Sounds good to me. If it's worth anything, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh my god.
God.
Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Pixley. Good night, Cat. She left my room.
Oh,
I think they're playing the game together.
oh no. And they didn't invite us? How dare they?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, no, that sounds not right though.
She left my room, closing my door behind her. I went back to laying on my bed and closed my eyes. I keep thinking about Ali before I slept. The sound of waves crashing against the shore. Hey. I hear a woman's voice call out to me within a dream. Probably can't hear me in there, but I try to respond, but no words come out. Seriously, promise me one thing. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Did you notice you get little shaky hands when you sneeze? You always do that when you sneeze.
Ah!
You notice that? You always do that.
No, I haven't. Thanks for telling me.
Because every single time you sneeze, and then like you reverberate.
Am I also?
Maybe we shouldn't date any of these women. Well, we kind of have to, or we die.
Yeah. I would choose the Five Brothers.
Promise me one thing. Ah, you're a squirrel now.
Ah!
Promise one thing. Don't forget. Don't you dare forget. You promised. Promises are unbreakable, right? That's what you told me.
Yeah, it's either we date one of them or we die.
Or we either get engaged to one of them
and we die. Because the whole thing is, we're gonna go marry one of them.
Mm.
Or we died.
No. What first? Nice. Here's two.
What?
Just choose one then. What's the worst that can happen besides death? Which will happen. I don't know, we reset and we live in an endless loop. Because we can't choose just one, because then the show gets axed and then you die.
I have a really crooked wrist right now.
That's picking up on the mic.
Yeah, no. Mine's not.
It's only when I have my arms straight out.
Yeah.
It's so funny that that's picking up. I wonder how audible that actually is. My hand feels weird now.
Yeah.
Dating is hard. But you lied, didn't you?
God, I wish I could do that.
I wish I could do all of them at once. My brother can just go like...
You know what would be great? If my back could crack right now.
That would be good. Sadly, I cannot help you with that. You know what isn't hard? Napping.
Actually, that's pretty hard.
It depends on the circumstances.
I'll just pass out. It's fine.
Oh my gosh, I heard what happened yesterday. Are you okay? That's the wrong button. Okay. No worries, I'm good, thank you. I'm so relieved. Should you not be resting after yesterday? I mean, yeah. I get BRB food. Fair enough.
Food time for the boy.
Tired for real.
Oh boy.
Fair enough. I can twerk.
Yeah,
You're so right, you can twerk.
you can't try.
Should you not be resting after yesterday? Nah, no need. I've only got a few scrapes.
But drop.
Yes, it's a worry drop.
Bloop.
Few scrapes and bruises.
Bloop.
I'm surprised that both of you aren't dead after what you pulled. Believe me too. Wait, what? I mean, no worries, Scarlet. I've been rollerblading for longer than most people have ever. Technically, that's probably true, but you should teach us how to rollerblade, Ali. It seems like it'll be fun. Oh, you sure, Tara? I feel like that might not be a good idea. What's the worst that could happen? I like your attitude, girl. Come on, let's hit the road. Ali grabs Tara's hand and pulled her away. Sometime later. Hey, Tara, how was skating? There's no words. I think Ali broke Tara. I have a feeling that sound is her just going, no words.
Yeah.
And just falling.
It's just a smack fall into the floor.
Yep.
I wasn't expecting that to be so loud.
Yeah, that was quite loud. Scarlet waved her hands frantically in front of Tara's face, as if to check if anyone was still there. Tara, you in there? Hey Tara, the internet's back. I guess nobody's home. Is there a medic on the island? Luckily, Tara was fine. After that was resolved, we spent the rest of the morning playing video games as therapy for Tara.
Yay, therapy!
She still doesn't remember a thing about what happened. What did you see, Tara? I guess we'll never know. Okay, napping makes me tired sometimes, so after I have to sleep. Okay.
Hey, but you're already...
You need to wake up tired, so you just gotta sleep more. You wake up, you're tired. Oh, time to have a nap. Oh, I'm still tired. Oh, I guess I'll have another nap.
Okay.
Yeah? I took unnecessarily long to type. Fair enough. I guess we'll never know. There you are, Pixie. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who's your other soulmate candidate. You remember what we discussed yesterday, right? How could I forget? It's not like I've ever forgotten anything important before, except for, well, everything. What are you doing?
I don't know, just playing around with a mouse. Why?
Save this snark for whichever poor girl you end up seeing today. Ow, that stings. These two are literally just like low-key flirting. It's
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you need to date one of these 5 girls. But hello there.
Yeah, I know, right?
It would just be between your 2 soulmate candidates from here on out, so choose wisely.
I had to put a timer on mine.
The only thing I have the timer on at the moment is the hydrate. You can only do that twice now because you and Pandy decided to go.
Yeah, that's why I put a timer on mine, because Pandy.
Yeah, it's purely because you and Pandy. Mainly Pandy.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh. Oh. You should hydrate, Smith.
Well, I'm not really hydrating.
You're dehydrating.
I'm dehydrating.
That was not a funny joke.
Hydrate. Dehydrate.
That was like the worst thing that I've ever said, and you genuinely laughed at it. That wasn't even a hot, this is bad, so it's funny. That was just straight up stupid, and you was like, die. Wait, really? So if we don't get chosen, what are we supposed to do? Well, for starters, we're in a tropical paradise. Think of it as a vacation. Soulmates aren't real anyway, so it's not a big deal. They're not real? Oh boy. Pixie, you might want to pick your second soulmate candidate quick. Wait a minute, Kat. Will we be splitting up the group after today? Nope. Don't worry, you'll still be able to hang out together, and who knows where that will go. Phew. Good to know my battle plans will still come in handy. I mean friendship plans. Good to know I still get to see my new friends, yes sir. So without further ado, Pixie, who's the unlucky girl?
Violet!
Yep.
Look at that smug look on her smug smile.
She's like, we told you yesterday. She's just vibing.
Yeah, she's just vibrant because she knows what's going on.
Yeah, she never reacts. Everyone else has like a shocked expression, except for her. She's just like,
She's like,
it's like they forgot to change her avatar. She's just vibing.
mm.
It's like last time when we chose her, everyone else had the faces, and she did have the little tongue out one.
Mm.
Violet. Alright, we'll make it happen. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. And this is like the restaurant one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
No thoughts, only vibes.
Which means one's are back. The brothers are back in this one.
Brothers are back. I had just gone outside the mansion to find Violet when a white limousine drove up and stopped in front of me. One stepped out from the driver's seat and walked towards me.
Pixley, good day. Please do enter.
What's with the formal talk?
Please, just get in the car, Pixley. You already heard what she said she did to my bro.
He opened the passenger door and ushered me inside. I shrugged and went inside. What's the worst that could happen on a dating game show? We sat in silence as one drove me to what looked like some sort of fancy restaurant, then escorted me inside. What? The evil lad. What? Bonjour, Suta. I trust my new butler brought you here safely? Yeah, he did. What's going on, Violet? I thought I'd give you a chance to have some alone time with the star of the show is all. I am told this is what people do when they are courting. Have you never been on a date before? Of course I have, and I've read all the manuals on this subject. I'll have you know I've studied every book of the Lusty New Asian Maid series and know them all by heart. Impressed, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
I'm impressed, Violet. Oh, it was nothing.
Pardon my intrusion. I brought your food. Please be seated, honored guest.
Violet and I sat at a table in the center of the palace, as one placed each dish onto the table one by one. He seemed to linger over the meatballs as he brought them over. Thank you, One.
Fucking meatballs.
Please, don't hold yourself back. Don't think I will. This food looks incredible and probably worth more than my life. You're right on both counts, Pixley. I'm ecstatic you like the assortment. I planned it myself. You're a chef? You could say that. What do you mean? Anyway, tell me more about yourself, Pixley. Shoot the ad. That's bad for sponsorship, you know. There's not too much to say. Amnesia is a hell of a drug. Do you not remember your past? Yeah, bummer, right? Then rest assured, I will find the finest scientists in all the land to help you recover your memory when this is over.
Well,
that would be great. Thanks, Violet. Think nothing of it. It's the duty of those with more to give back, no? Though, have you ever thought perhaps that this is actually a blessing in disguise? What do you mean? Many of us would be happier not knowing what drags us down. That may be true, but still, I need to know. You sound like the reference examples in the romance manuals. Consider me impressed. You know, those manuals are just regular old fiction novels, right? You're quite funny, Pixley. An admirable trait to have. I like that.
Thinking, because you know how we have memory loss and all that.
Mm-hmm.
How many of them have been set to a certain like certain personality, like each of
How
these
many
girls?
have they been set to that
Yeah,
thing?
like how many have been programmed to have a certain personality? Because even I was also thinking about the bros as well, and like, yeah.
Because it is interesting, because it's hard to think how far it goes by. Because
Yeah.
you could also think the 5 tanks that we saw that one time could either be the 5 girls, or it's the 5 bros.
There was 6.
Was it 6? Or was 5?
Remember, one of them is turned into a vegetable.
Yeah, that way I said about those about the tanks, because I said
Yeah.
there could be another one, or it's a thing of that one, and that's why there's only 5 tanks.
Maybe.
The other one's either off camera, or it'd be a thing of only 5 of them were made because one of them got turned.
Turn into a vegetable, that poor man.
Because it could be that was the original brother.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But also I'm thinking, like, because it's interesting that, for, like, our last playthrough, we were resetted with amnesia, but I'm wondering how many of these girls would remember. Because I have a feeling the scientist is in on it, obviously, because...
Yeah. Because that's the thing, all of them were reset as well, because obviously you redo it and they all have the exact same, like, as if it was like, and like, basically like deja vu, like, hang on, wait, I've done this before type thing. Where they just do the exact same thing. And then
so I'm really thinking the scientist and Kate, and Damien, obviously, are the only 3?
Like, there's a chance the brothers know, but there's a good chance they also just get wiped every single time, because easier to deal with. But yeah, because even to an extent, the scientist could also be like, you know, like Maze Runner when they get thrown in.
Oh yeah.
It could be something like that.
It could be, yeah.
Where they throw themselves in, which is why they're part of the show. But yeah. Anyway, you haven't told me about yourself, Violet. Who are you? What do you do for fun? I'd like to know. Being the scone of the Valentines does not leave much time for fun, I'm afraid. Even on this show, I spend most of my waking hours managing the Valentine's restaurant businesses. But I suppose if I have a spell of time, I enjoy baking. I don't get it. Why are you embarrassed by liking baking? Everyone has a hobby. Baking is something of a servant hobby, according to my parents.
It's rats.
That one looks like an elephant.
I
What's
think
with the noses?
I don't know. I want to play this now.
What is this?
I don't know.
21? 20? Oh no, why? Comments. I never knew any of this had to choose between Ode and egg salad. Salad. Oh my god. Great game. Shitting myself, I love these rats so much. I had to choose between Hemp or what's his name and Mandela. Oh, it's amazing. But I want to play purely to see what the names are.
Yes, please.
Baking is somewhat of a servant hobby, according to my parents. When they found out I was enjoying that, well, they made sure to stop me from ever doing it again, with all the restaurant work. Bit ironic, isn't it? You know what? I do know of what, but what do you mean?
Can I read this comment?
Yep.
This was so creative. I never knew I needed this, but this was great. I played it in my computer class and didn't get caught. And if I did, I think my teacher would have joined, because this game is amazing. 10 out of 10. The personalities of each of have are just incredible. Super cute, short, silly game. It was a blast to play.
That is like a really genuine like comment. Like it's not silly, no nothing. Just a genuine comment. Damn. Nice. Who cares what your parents think? Here in this island, a million miles out, they can't stop you. How about we find some time together to bake for lost time? Bake up for lost time? She laughed like a child. That'd be wonderful, Pixley. I'll make some time on my calendar for you. We spent the next few hours enjoying the finest meal that money could buy. Each course was better than the last, just like each chapter of the lusty new Asian maid, according to Violet. Something tells me that the same applies to every moment I'll share together with Violet.
So one of the rats are also named Egbert.
Egbert. So there's Egbert, egg salad, ode, and something else.
Ooh, they're bugs. And you're a flower.
Yes. Have to.
I'll
100%.
I'll
It's so cutie. It's so cutesy.
got a notebook or something I can write on. Because I'll write these games down and write where they're from.
That one.
You gave me a D&D one.
Yeah, that's the one I've been using as random notes, but I don't use it in my D&D one. Like, I just need to write the notes out of that one into a D&D note. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Hey there, Pixley, got a moment? I want to make Allie and Violet jealous. It will be good for ratings. Sorry, what? You're no fun. Anyway, she opened the door to my room and walked inside. I followed suit. I've got some good news. I'm all ears. Turns out my strategy worked. We've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. Don't get me wrong, people loved it when you and Allie were the main ship. But now with Violet as some serious competition, let's say online threads went from optimistic and united to downright murderous. Well, I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. For now, at least. But that will change quickly if our viewers don't feel like your relationship with both of them are progressing. Kat laughed, then took a seat on my bed. You know, I'm curious how you're feeling about them. Between those two, do you have a favorite? Who is favorite?
I think Allie. I like Allie. I like her personality.
I think I have a better connection with Allie right now. She makes every moment exciting, and I can't get enough of that. I had a feeling you'd say that, and you're right to say that. Well, we'll see where things go with her. Something tells me you'll get a chance to hang with her again tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Pixley. Good night, Kat.
I love it's like the first one.
And it's never questioned.
Yeah.
She left my room, closing the door behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. I see waves crash soundlessly against the shore and dissolve to nothing before they reach my feet. This must be my dream. She's next to me. I can't make out her face or even hear her voice, but I know it's her. The way the pale moonlight dances in her hair is so nostalgic. You look like you've seen a ghost, Pixley. You. Somehow I can't see your face nor hear your voice, but I know it's you.
Do you want to put this one in too? Touchstone?
Sure. I don't know what it is, but it definitely looks interesting.
Yeah. Oh, it's got anime. The fuck?
It looks like unhinged anime guys.
Oh yeah, let's do this one.
That's like the main reason I was like, it's like dark, unhinged, and it's literally called Touch Starved. So it looks interesting. I'm fine, don't worry about it. I hear my own voice speaking, as if it were coming through an old cassette. Are you thinking about what's going on out there right now? $10 said it's better on this side. Out there every day is a fight to stay alive. Here, at least, there's food, shelter, a place to call home, and most importantly, high speed and unlimited internet. I reach for her hand and hold it tight. And people that love you. I know. And I love you too. I know how lucky I am to... Oopsies.
What happened? What did you do?
That's the next one. I know how lucky I am to be here, but I still want to see the other side. Why? You wouldn't survive a day out there. Same goes for me. But it's real life. Where things happen that aren't planned by some producer. Where living isn't just following a script. I'll do anything for just a taste of it. We've been over this. I know. I'm just so tired of this. What the hell are we doing here, Pixley? I felt the same way she did, but there was nothing we could do. Not if we valued our lives. There's no escaping from here alive. We're living another day. But what are we living for? I sighed. You really want to see the other side that badly? Yes. I laughed. Then she had that look in her eye. I knew there was no convincing her otherwise. Even if she had to go alone, she'd see it through. And I loved her for that. I guess you'll owe me $10 pretty soon. She laughed. You'll be the judge of that? Crispy coffee rose.
Oh, you want me to add that one too?
Oh no, it's got Mothman in it.
It's got Mothman. What else does it have?
Then you set the meat at around 300 degrees for 40 minutes. Okay, got it. Tara furiously scribbled down notes. Wait a minute, couldn't I cook it for 600 degrees for 20 minutes? That's not quite how this works, I'm afraid. But the math checks out. What's going on? Oh, good morning, Pixie. How do you do? Teaching Tara the proper way to prepare a pot roast. So far, I'd say it's going pretty well. Tara will be the one to prepare lunch today instead of me. Tara turned one of the dials on the stove as far as it would go to the right. and the student has surpassed the master. On second thought, perhaps I'll prepare an alternate course. One moment, please. Ah, ye of little faith. Time for the moment of truth. Lunch is served. Tara was nervously clasping her hands tight. It's delicious! I did it, oh my gosh! Tara did a little dance in celebration and gave Violet a high five. Should I become a food vlogger? I'm a cooking savant. This talent shouldn't be wasted. Psst. Hey Violet, what is it, Pixley? Is this what you cooked, or is this what Tara cooked? Violet smiled and winked at me. I don't know what you're talking about. She sipped on her soup contentedly. Couldn't help but smile back at her. Damn, this was the best meal I've ever had. Granted, my memory
This is the best writing I've done.
Top notch.
The fuck?
Granted, my memory only goes back about 3 days, but still, it counts for something.
Violet or Ali next for the second date.
Oh, yeah, those are the only two options.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Which one do you want to do first?
If we go alternating, or we can do what we did last time where we did 1, 2, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I figure it's about time to talk with Kat about my next date, but I felt a tap on my back. Kat, is that you? Turned around and the girl in front of me was as surprised as I was. Kat? No, this is Ali. Ah, sorry Ali, what's up? She looked to see if anyone else was around before she spoke. Have you noticed anything weird lately? What do you mean? Don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun on our date earlier, but something about the show is weird. Went on a walk to the forest last night, you know, 'cause it's gorgeous and all. But after I got there, I must have dozed off for a minute. Taking a nap in the forest at night? That's braver than most, Ali. Let me finish. When I woke up, I was back in my room, on my bed, and I swear I don't remember ever walking back. Huh, that sounds pretty crazy, if it really happened. You sure you didn't just have a weird dream? Now that you mention it, I tried Scarlett's cooking for fun last night. That was a big mistake. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but did you notice anything strange happen last night? Don't think so. It was just a regular night. I had a conversation with Kat in my room, but that was it. Damn, 5 girls a date wasn't enough, huh? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Well, I guess I'll be staying away from Scarlett's cooking and chalk it up to a weird-ass dream. Thanks for listening, Pixley. It's my pleasure, Ali. See you later. She ran off just as fast as had come initially. Someone's in a hurry. Hey, Kat, I was looking for you. Afternoon, Pixley. Same here. I wanted to ask, did you guys do anything last night to Ali? Not that I know of. Our staff leaves the cast alone at night. I guess there's nothing to worry about. Kat's been honest with me so far about everything. Right? Anyway, more importantly, it's time for phase 2. Done pretty decently with setting up Ali and Violet as your soulmate candidates. People are eating it up. The romance, however, more importantly, everything there on screen, we get one hell of a ratings boost. From here on out, you'll only be going on dates with either of them. That'll be the best bet to get out of here alive. That sound good to you? You almost make it sound like I have a choice. I'm glad we're on the same page as always, Pixley. But enough with the pleasantries. Who's the unlucky girl today? Ha ha ha. Guess I'll spend today with...
Violet.
Click.
Click.
Violet. Nice. Had a feeling you would. I think Violet's somewhere around the mansion. Lead the way.
I think we did like one date already for like all of them before.
Yeah, we never got to the second one because we ended it. Found Violet taking a walk outside the mansion. Hey Violet, what's up? Hello there, Pixley. I just thought I'd take a nice afternoon walk. This place truly does bring back memories of home. You lived on your own personal island? Nothing quite that bougie. Anyways, I've got a surprise for you. Wanna see? For me? I motioned for her to follow me into the mansion. I asked Kat to pull a few strings and well, oopsies.
You went and skipped.
I asked Kat to pull a few strings and well, we have everything we need to bake whatever we want now. Oh my. Violet looked at me with childlike wonder in her eyes. Let's get right to it then, why don't we? She was practically shaking with excitement. Her smile and laughter was positively infectious. We decided to make a chocolate cake. It was her favorite flavor, and I don't remember mine. That said, I also don't remember a thing about how to make cakes, but with Violet, that wasn't a problem. She got me up to speed with a soft and steady hand, and before long we had the cake in the oven, baking away. I wish it took longer to make. Seeing Violet do what she loved most was a treat. When she pulled the cake out of the oven, she looked like a kid on Christmas Day. Oh, it's cute.
That is really cute. Jesus.
Now, just for the finishing touches. A little more here, a little more there. She was in her own world, humming away as she danced around the cake, decorating it as she went along. Couldn't help but smile and watch her in adoration. She's pure happiness right now. I wish I could take this moment and just freeze it in time for safekeeping. I can't wait to share this with the others. But first, Pixley, would you mind testing it? You don't have to ask. Believe me, I'm first in line to try it out. Thank you. I just am unsure if I make it worth eating or not. Why is that? My family's caretaker, Shirley, was the one who taught me to bake. Besides my sister, Shirley was the only one who ever bothered to try what I made. Sometimes I worry they told me it's delicious just to make me feel better. I took a little off the top of the cake with my finger and licked it off. It's delicious, Violet, you better believe it. Would you want to help me a little longer? I'm having far too much fun to just stop now. I'm just started making some cookies, so I find I quite enjoy your company and help, Pixley. I love to. Let me know how I can help. Violet passed me a bowl full of cookie dough.
I would eat that.
Then a tray.
I would be like,
can you help me make cookies? Turns away for a second, comes back. Where'd the cookie dough go, Sly?
nowhere.
I think Tara stole it.
Yeah, Tara stole it. She like ran up and took it and then went back into the game room.
Dropped bowl runs. Hello, Jenka.
Hello, Jenka.
All you need to do is make little cookie-shaped pieces out of the dough, then put them on the tray. Do try not to put any of them too close together on the tray, or it will become something of a mutant cookie in the oven.
Oh, but they're the fun ones.
Got it. No mutant cookies.
Oh, but the mutant cookies are the fun ones.
Good morning, loves. Hello there.
Hello.
I ripped off a piece of dough from the bowl and rolled it into the size and shape of a cookie. Perfect. You're a natural. Thanks, Violet. Wow. In the time it took me to make one, Violet had made 6 perfect cookies. She moved with mechanical efficiency as she kneaded balls of dough into perfectly shaped cookies.
What if they're robots?
Could be. Well, really, she could.
She could.
But to be fair, that's just like the fanciness of her.
Yeah.
It gives her very much of a robotic thingy.
It's just funny if they were like, they're robots.
Wait. Wow, I thought you were great before, but you're really incredible. How long have you been doing this? Perhaps since I was about, say, 5? Getting DDLC vibes from this scene.
It's fine.
The whole thing gives off DDLC vibes. Perhaps since I was about 5. To this day, it remains the only thing I can beat my sister at. I can best my sister at. I finished making another cookie as Violet finished 3 more. She held up one of the cookies and raised it to her face. You've gotten quite skilled at this, Pixley. Just wanted to say it again. Thank you for arranging this. I'm on top of the world right now. It was my pleasure, Violet. Gosh, she's adorable when she smiles. For a few seconds, we kept working on the cookies in admirable silence, our eyes locked on each other's. You said you had a sister? Why, yes, indeed. Viola Valentine. First twins in the family. Oh, I'm out of room on my tray. She flashed a devilish smile in my direction, right before she lightly threw a dough ball at my face. What's with that cheeky? Before I could react, it splattered against and stuck to my face. She burst into laughter. Nice catch, Pixley. Perhaps you might try using your hands next time? Oh, it's on. I couldn't stop myself from smiling as I grabbed some ammo from my own cookie tray and threw them at her. She dodged them with ease and laughed. It's quite humorous how an old caretaker managed to do what you're struggling to do now. I interrupted her gloating with another dough ball throw. This time, it made a satisfying splat against her left cheek. Strike! Oh, you are so going down.
Oh no.
Her smile turned devilish as she grabbed another dough ball. Oh shit. Of only seconds before her next volley,
We're going on the offensive?
Offensive is attack, and then defensive is like dodging. Which one?
Oh, do we want to dodge? Probably dodge.
I ducked behind the kitchen counter. An instant later, a dough ball flew above my head. Nice. While I was gloating, Violet threw a dough ball that splattered against my forehead. Ah. And then another landed right next to it. Ah, mercy! And then another. I crumpled to the floor in defeat. I declare this my victory in absolute confidence. She laughed as she pointed at all the dough in my face. I took the opportunity to interrupt her speech with another dough ball. It splattered right against her left cheek. Oh, you're even more dead now. Just forget surviving this crazy TV show. I don't know if I'm surviving the next 5 minutes. It was like looking at a tiger dead in the eyes. Violet reloaded her ammo and was winding up for another throw. It was all I could do to reach for one more ball and scream in defiance.
What if one of the brothers walked in?
Oh, they're gonna get hit in the face.
Yeah.
Bring it on! Some say you can still hear my screams in the kitchen to this day. We finished cleaning up after our impromptu food fight and brought the desserts that survived the Great War to the porch. Their smile and laughter were infectious. Pardon me, but I guess we can rule out you being a baseball player before you had come to this island. She put her hand tenderly against my face as she wiped off some remaining dough. We locked eyes yet again. Her eyes were practically magnetic. Thanks for playing along, Pixley. I suppose it's been too long since I've had that much fun. So, thank you for indulging my little whim. It was a lot of fun for me too, Violet. Don't mention it. Besides, I think I got a few good hits in to make it worth it. I'm worried for you. It appears your amnesia is getting even worse. Violet laughed as she picked off some more crumbs off my face and licked them off her finger. Her eyes seemed to linger on mine. I do hope we can spend more time together soon. I quite liked this. I'd like that, Violet. I had a lot of fun with you too. You're full of surprises, you know? Just wait and see. There's more where that came from. We spent the rest of the day talking and eating little desserts together on the porch. Though Violet seemed quite distant when I first met her, I learnt that the real Violet was nothing like that at all, and full of surprises. She was an unexpectedly shy one moment, then mischievous as a child another. One thing's for sure, being around her makes my heart skip a beat, and the time fly. Before I realized how much time had passed, it was already pitch black outside.
Damn.
I was about to turn in for the night when I heard a knock on my door. Hey, Kat, I thought you weren't going to come over tonight. Sorry about that. I got tied up in some things. Is everything okay? Good as always. Care to join me for a walk? Sure, that sounds nice. Then away we go. We walked at a relaxed pace, with Kat slightly ahead leading the way. So how are you feeling about day 3, Pixley? Who's your front runner now?
Up to you.
I honestly don't care.
Let's go Violet.
I feel like I've got the most going with Violet now. Violet's an incredible woman, in every way. Something about her just keeps pulling me in. I just can't get enough of that, you know? Really? Damn, you sure change your mind quickly, Pixley. I feel like everyone who has to date you is in for a nasty surprise. Hey, I've only just gotten to know each of them. Isn't it natural for things to change up so quickly this early on? I guess so, but that's not what the internet will think. But that's not my problem. Well, I'm happy you're at least got one girl you're really interested in. But it helps that you've got chemistry with both. Hello, Cody. Lurk.
Lucky luck.
Well, I'm happy you're at least got one girl you're really interested in, but it helps you've got chemistry with both. Tomorrow we'll milk this love triangle by having you date the girl you didn't today. Sound good to you? I'm noticing a pattern in making it sound like I have a choice, when I really don't. No, none of us really have a choice nowadays, I'm afraid. Alright, I gotta get back to editing today's footage. You ready to head back to the mansion? Sounds good to me. We walked back in comfortable silence. Night. See you later, Kat.
And now we go to sleep. We go num 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 num.
Sleepy sleep. If we get caught trying to escape, there's no telling what would happen to us. It's a chance we have to take. I know, but we need to know what we're up against. We know the island better than anyone by now, Pixley. We'll be fine. I'm not so sure. Damien's brought in that scientist for his latest experiment. All I've heard is that she's the one who built the prototype, the one Damien used to turn Six into a vegetable. Not to mention the old test audience, too. Shit. I think they must have killed at least 100 people by now, and they still haven't perfected it. If we get caught, I get what you're trying to say. Are you still with me on this? It's not too late. You didn't even have to ask. Of course I'm with you. Who are you? Someone I know you're close by. Oh, somehow, I know you're close by. But every time I try to see your face, the dream ends. Episode 4. Second goal. I walked down to the kitchen where the girls were having breakfast. So how was the date? Yeah, tell us. Tara was furiously scribbling down notes with the title War Plans in bold. It was really quite nice. We actually made this cake and the cookies yesterday together, Pixley and I. I hope you all enjoy it. They're amazing, Violet. Thanks for making it for us. Thanks so much. They're so delicious. Tara scribbled, War of attrition is likely not an option. What are you writing there, Tara? Nothing. So how come there's cookie batter everywhere? No matter where I look, I can see batter on every surface of the kitchen.
Nothing happened.
It wasn't just the batter. Violet and I knocked over quite a few things in our firefight. That's... You sure it was just baking together? I thought it was more than that. I charaded as if I was heartbroken. I gotta hand it to you, Violet. I didn't think you had it in you. Hubba hubba. Wait, no, nothing like that happened. Allie and I laughed and made finger guns at each other. You don't get it. Oh, I don't get it. That's because you're a good person, you. I think what Allie is trying to say is that Violet and Pixley... Allie stuffed a cookie into Violet's mouth before she could finish her sentence. Wow, those cookies are pretty useful. These cookies are pretty useful. Gotta teach me how to make these sometime, Violet. It would be my pleasure, Allie. Ooh, teach me too. Why should Pixley have all the good stuff? We spend the rest of the morning fooling around in the kitchen.
Fully around.
In a family-friendly sort of way.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like, I've got 4 of them on this list. Thinking that one? Or that one?
That one looks more like a sideway one.
Yeah.
And I'd say that one if you want the more vibrant colour.
Probably this one.
Because if you want to go with like neon, you go with that one. If you want the more neutral one, you go with that one.
We can maybe try to get them taken off and then...
Oh, they'd be like the ones I have upstairs when they move.
Oh, right.
And they may come with clips.
Mm.
If you're lucky, they'll have clips. But otherwise, it's like, you can shift them around. Because it's just got like a piece of fabric. My head. You okay? You don't look so good. Not so loud. My head's killing me after I had a ton of wine last night. Still had to edit our broadcast after that, which didn't help. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the woman who decides whether I get to live or die every night. And she was very, very drunk when she did just that. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Clearly you're still alive, Pixley, so it's all good. Believe me, you'd drink too if you worked here. Just look at the Brothers 5. Working at Futuristic Evil Corp TM has to come with some benefits, right? You'd think, but we still have to pay for dental out of pocket. Before I forget what this show's all about, today's the day you go on a date with... Who was your other soulmate candidate again?
Allie?
How much did you drink last night, Kat? Whatever, I knew that. Just testing you, duh. Right. Alright, let's get this second date with Allie started. Woo! Whoa, someone tell the world to stop spinning like a little bitch. I'm pretty much fucked, huh?
Yep. We are
just
fucked.
low-key. Just a little bit low-key.
Just low-key.
Howdy, Pixie, you ready for round 2? Figure you might want to hang out somewhere where rollerblades don't work. I spent all night dreaming of the next chance I could use those 2 little death machines. And I think you'll love what we've got in store today.
Oh no.
There's no wheels where we're going. What do you mean?
Oh
You'll see.
no.
Follow me. First I'm going to need you to close your eyes. I'm not sure I like where this is going. Nothing to worry about, Pixie. I'll be right next to you the whole time.
Oh my god, we go surfing.
I have a feeling. Seeing with the other one you go fishing, so surfing or like waveboarding or something sounds about right for her. Because that's always gone well, hasn't it?
Oh boy.
Ali moved behind me and covered my eyes with her hands. Now let's keep moving forward, trust me. Right. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't somewhat enjoying this. My heart skipped a beat when she wrapped her arms around me. Cautiously took step after step forward. First I felt dirt, then sand, then water? Are you trying to make me drown myself? Of course not. But I have to admit, this does look a lot like how they killed people back in the day. You're gonna want to take a really high step forward next, or it's gonna hurt. I raised my right leg as high as I could, then stepped forward. Something clanged, like metal.
Oh, we're on a boat.
Next, I brought over my left leg. Keep your eyes closed for just a second longer. I just gotta do one thing. Ali let go of me and took a few steps forward. Brace yourself. Wait, what's...
We're on a boat.
We're on a boat. I was knocked off my feet by the sudden movement and opened my eyes on reflex. Water sprayed onto my body as I struggled to regain my balance. All aboard the SS State Alley. When and where did you get a boat? Pretty cool, right? I found this baby in the back of the mansion this morning. You just found it? Anyway, I asked Kate if I could take it for a spin. She said that as long as we stay within a few clicks of the island, we're good, or the engine will automatically shut off. So I thought, why not have a little joyride around the island? Like the sound of that?
I like the sound of that.
And away we go. We cruised around the island for a bit, taking note of the different buildings covering the island. The mansion seemed so small from way out here. The hours flew by as we cruised around.
I was just thinking about the boat scene with when you're dreaming.
That's the thing, she also seems like the adventurous type to want to go out and explore, like
Yeah.
at the very start. Which is why like her and the gamer girl seem the most
Logical,
like thingy for that.
Mm.
But then also like the girl that you have at high school is very familiar, so it makes sense with her, but it also
Yeah.
doesn't. So it's like gamer girl or Ally.
If
So
it was Kate this
Carol or
entire
Ally.
time, it would be fucking funny.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. Which would explain the like low-key
She's
flirting
flirting.
that's happening the entire time.
Yeah.
Ally took a deep breath and sighed. You okay, Ally? You don't seem as chipper as usual. I guess I'm a little homesick. It's nothing to do with you, promise. What are you trying to press?
Well, still.
It looked like you were gonna go, like, you wanted to press a button and you were, like, stopping yourself.
I want to still.
Nothing to do with you, I promise. I'm just worried about my old man. I'm fine. Wasn't your father... yeah, he's long gone. You know the old story about Eurasia? I'm talking about Bill. He was a good friend of my dad's, and he's taken care of me and a whole lot of other kids. Sounds like a cool dude. You sure have a way with words, don't you think so? I don't dwell much on the past, it just slows you down. I couldn't agree more. Is that the amnesia talking? Who knows? She laughed as she put her hand tenderly against my cheek. I'm more worried that he'll get himself into trouble if I'm not around to keep him in check. What's he like? Let's just say that a lot of how I act is from him, but I'm much more restrained. If you're like this, I guess I wouldn't survive even a single day hanging out with him. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, nothing at all. Allie made a sharp turn. The sudden force almost threw me out of the boat. Hey, what was that for? Oh, nothing at all. I couldn't help but smile at her. She was practically shining when she had that devilish grin. I'm sure he's doing just fine, Allie. He's probably watching right now, just to make sure you're safe. You're probably right, now that I think about it. He always wastes the day watching shitty reality TV shows. Just gives me an idea. What's that? With one hand on the wheel, Allie turned to me and kissed me on the lips. I kissed her back. It felt like lightning was running through my veins. The boat started to rock back and forth more and more uncontrollably, but we didn't stop. That's gotta give Bill a heart attack. Seriously, what kind of father lets their daughter go on a trashy show like this? I couldn't help but laugh. Whatever, it's been a fun ride so far. And here's the next one with you, Pixie. She kissed me again, sending the boat into an erratic frenzy. We spent the rest of the day together cruising around on the boat till we ran out of daylight.
That was fast.
That's one way to do it. By the way, what are you doing?
I'm eating them by color.
It looks like you sorted them, but like you didn't sort them at the same time.
I didn't sort them, I just ate them by color.
It's just the way that they are looks like you sorted them, but like a really colorblind way. You're like, the oranges are 4 different oranges. With a red here and there.
I'm just eating them by color.
I was feeling too restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went for a walk downstairs. I decided to walk to the kitchen and open the fridge. Turns out there were some leftover cookies that Violet and I had made together. I grabbed a few and wolfed them down. Delicious. Got a case of the midnight munchies? I figured I'd do my civil duty and help finish the cookies Violet and I made. Right, only a good Samaritan would finish all the cookies, so no one else would have to make that sacrifice. I'm just too good of a person, I know. It gets me in trouble sometimes. Anyways, I've been meaning to talk to you. What's up? How'd your date with Allie today go? Awesome. It was pretty great. There's never a dull moment with Allie. I'm just scratching the surface, but I like what I see, and I really want to get to know her more. Interesting. That's good. Allie is pretty out there as far as people go, so I see why she'd have a hard time opening up. But from what I saw today, I'm sure if anyone can, it'd be you. People thought she didn't have much of a chance here, but I guess you two are proving them wrong. Anyway, you're probably safe for at least another day, thanks to the ongoing rivalry between Allie and Violet. The stakes are rising, and so are our precious ratings, so without further ado, it's time for Phase 3. You've only got one date left with each of them before the final day, so make them count. You're not out of the woods just yet. Will do. Alright, good. Well, I need to get back to preparing for tomorrow's show. And you better rest up for tomorrow. You only get one first, third date with the girl, right? Sounds good to me, Cat. See you later, Pixley. Good night, Cat. And thanks for the help. I realized I'd probably be screwed without you. Don't thank me yet. I walked back to my room and plopped on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye.
Oh, shut-eye.
Alright, we're out of the mansion. Next stop, the beach. I told you the staff wouldn't suspect a thing. That's because nobody's been stupid enough to try to escape till now. Maybe people should have been a little more stupid a little sooner. Easier said than done. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along. We'll go through the forest. Come on. We ran through the forest as if the devil were chasing us. The truth was not far from it. Okay, I can see the pier now, and the boat. We're this close to getting out of here. She always put on her bravest face when she was afraid. We're going to make it, right? Of course, the boat's just a little further and no one's on our trail. I can't believe it. We're finally getting out of here. We're finally gonna leave, Pixley. About time if you ask me. I've dreamt of this moment every day since. Who knows how long we've been trapped here by now. But I never thought I could escape till I got to know you. I laughed. You're giving me too much credit. It was your idea. Find any other sane person, and they would have told you the same things. Sane people don't try to escape with me. I wouldn't have stayed sane if it weren't for you, though. She laughed. That was my favorite sound. Let's get back to matters at hand. You good?
Yeah. Just legs need stretching.
Fair enough.
I have a bar on my thing that I put my feet on.
There's a bar here, but is it thingy?
Yeah. Anyway.
We both know that this is where the rubber meets the road. Yeah. Now it's just a mad dash to the finish. Ready to run? No. I'm kidding, let's go. That favorite sound of mine once more. I hope it's not the last time I hear it. Third time's the charm.
Alright, Allie again.
The beach scene? Seriously? Not only gratitudes, but oh so predictable. Oh, come on, it's the beach, don't be so negative. I guess you're right, it's not every day you get to go to the beach. You alright, Tara? You've looked better. Tara was practically crawling on the beach set, like a zombie with one arm. Sunlight, my worst enemy. We meet again, you piece of shit. There's some shade under the beach umbrella over there, Tara. You look like you could use it. I swear I'd never seen Terra move so fast. Let's go in the water, come on. Scarlet grabbed Violet by her hand and pulled her towards the water. Ah, but I didn't bring anything to change. Yeah, that's the spirit. Wait up, you guys. And just like that, they're off. You up to join them? I'd be crazy to miss out on this. Just one thing first. Allie pulled me into her arms and kissed me passionately. It's hotter when the other girls are around. You think they saw? Yeah, it definitely sounds like she's the one on the thing.
Oh my god,
this
yeah.
is what the other one was saying, type of thing.
Mm.
So it definitely seems like her.
Yeah. It definitely seems like her, but also seems like Gamer Girl as well. But mostly her now.
It seemed like a Gamer Girl when we were doing the Gamer Girl one,
Mm.
but now it seems like her now that we're doing her route.
Oh, maybe.
It's definitely strange.
Mm.
Wonder if it changes or if it's just a perspective, because that's the same stuff, it's just seeming more like her now because we're doing her route.
Mm.
Because it did seem like her before, but there hasn't been any gaming things on the other one yet. Because before it kind of changed,
Yeah,
but with this one it's continued forward and it hasn't gone
when
any
we got
past
to
it.
the next time, it was then it started getting game stuff.
Also, did we only have 2 dates with the first ones and then they butchered us to the other ones? Because I swear there was only 2 dates.
No, we had 3 dates
had
with these
3.
one. The next one we're gonna have 4 dates. That's what the thing is.
No, it's always 3. It's just because I think it's always 3.
Oh,
And
it's
just
3.
with 2
Yeah,
to 3 people.
yeah, because it's 3, and then next day we have 3 people to date, so it's
Instead of the 2.
instead of the 2.
Because for some reason I was thinking there's 2 dates with 2 people, and then when there's 3 dates with 3 people. But
No.
no, it is 3 dates with everyone. You just gotta
Yeah.
go through them all. I couldn't stop my jaw from dropping. The look on your face is priceless, my god. Try to keep up. Allie ran to join the other girls in the water. I smiled and followed suit. We spent the rest of the morning enjoying the warm weather on the beach. Morning, Pixley. Time sure flies, The show's almost over and you'll be able to go back to your regular life soon. No idea if that's gonna have any less headaches though. Who knows? As strange as it sounds, I've had some fun here. The whole getting murdered thing isn't great, but it hasn't been all bad. I did mention that other people would kill to be in your position. On second thought, they definitely haven't thought it through enough. Probably not. Well, back to business. It's time to pick who you'll be going on your first 3rd date with. Who's the unlucky soulmate candidate today? Allie. To be honest, I'm not sure if your dates with Allie are really dates, or more like different kinds of transportation. But hey, whatever floats your boat. Let's get those cameras rolling. I found Allie by the beach, or more accurately, she came running to me. You're not gonna believe this, Pixley. What's that? Alright, who took my keys? You've got 10 seconds before I take it out of Paul's paycheck.
Oh, come on!
We'll walk and talk. Come on. Well, let's walk, maybe more like run like hell. Fora's not gonna be happy when he finds out that whatever. Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her into the forest clearing nearby. What's going on? You're not gonna believe what I just found. What's that? Well, I was wondering how to top 2 previous dates when I stumbled upon... Ah, wait a minute. It's better if I surprise you. I'm gonna have to close my eyes again, right? I love how fast you learn things, Pixley.
Imagine if she found, like, the lab, and then we just end the game here. This is how the game ends.
That would be funny. She was singing as she covered my eyes with one hand and pulled me along with the other. She pulled me along, step by step. I can't say I wasn't enjoying
She
it.
either found the lab or found a fucking car.
Is this a staircase? Feels like metal beneath me. In the middle of a forest? Just a bit more now, alright? You can open your eyes now. It's the plane. How on earth? We were inside a small plane, the very same one. Oh,
Oh
jeez.
no! How the... Jesus Christ, every
Very
vehicle.
same one I'd been rudely wakened in my first day here. How did you even... It was just sitting in the forest, so I thought, why not, right? I have so many questions. Wait a minute, are you planning on... Without even bothering to ask, I rushed to the cockpit. Oh crap. Here's to hoping that this goes better than the rollerblades. I wonder what this big red button does.
No, not the
Oh gosh, get me out of here. I ran for the door, but it was already shut tight. And away we go! Until the plane roared as we took off. I slammed into the side of the door. Oof. Come on, be honest. You were thinking the same thing. Put a big juicy red button there, completely unattended, and you expect a good citizen like me not to press it? You're bonkers. You've got a point, but do you have any idea how to fly this thing? Wait a minute. If you're talking to me, then
Who's flying the plane?
Technically nobody, but right. The right wing of the plane smashed into a tree. We hit it hard enough for it to be slightly deformed. Oof. I slammed into the wall yet again. Well, we didn't need that wing anyway. We still have the other one. Exactly like kidneys.
No!
Forget killer dating death shows. Forget Damien and Kat. Ali was going to be the death of me. Tried to run to the cockpit, but it was all I could do to stay upright as the plane teetered back and forth. I'm just kidding, I've got this. Ali ran to the cockpit without breaking a sweat. Meanwhile, I did my best impression of a ball in a pinball machine. Alright, I got this. Plane seemed to stabilize in a matter of seconds. Oh, thank God. I really thought we were gonna... Oops. Once again, the right wing of the plane smashed into a tree. Somehow, it was bent back into its original shape. Not so bad if I do say so myself. Alright, that was dumb luck, and you know it. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for.
Oh no.
Started gaining altitude, slowly at first, then faster and faster, higher and higher. Before long, we were soaring high above the trees. Ali yelled out in triumph. Woo! I joined it and yelled out with glee. It's a pretty great feeling, huh? Not dying in a fiery plane crash? Flying free. Without it, what's the point of living? You talking about freedom or flying? Why not both? That said, there's another reason I flew us up here. What's that, Ali? This is the only place I can find on the island that wasn't bugged. No one can eavesdrop.
Yes, it is her!
And sorry for the turbulence, but without it, they might have heard me disable the bugs in here. Believe me, I looked for a safe place as hard as I could. That's why I got the rollerblades in the boat earlier, to find a safe place to talk as fast as possible. I'm guessing you know what the show is really about then? Unfortunately, yeah. What a bummer, am I right? Unfortunately, I don't think you do, and I can't risk telling you everything either. What? Why? Believe me, you're better off not knowing. What? Ali, what are you hiding? Who are you really? Look, we don't have too much time. Before we'll have to land. This thing's already almost out of fuel. Sure enough, we had already started descending. Please, just trust me. I'm on your side, Pixley. I know there's so many lies going around here, but I really want to help you get out of here. Though I have to admit, it wasn't on my to-do list at first. It's a good thing you're so cute. I'm kidding, jeez. Do you trust me? Yes.
Yes.
Of course I do, Ali, you know that. You won't regret it, promise. So, what can you tell me? There's no time. Long story short, there's something on this island I need to find that the people I work with need. It's life or death, not just for you or me, but for countless others. I came here to save you all, and I won't give up until I have.
Oh.
Though at this point, I've done all I can. It's in his hands now. Whose? No time to talk. We're almost back in range of the island's recording
In
network.
his hands now.
But who is the other his?
Is it one of the It'd be funny.
Perhaps. But you gotta think, it's a machine that would save countless lives.
Yeah.
Which could be the one that turned the brother into a vegetable, just like it did countless others. So there is a chance that it is one of the brothers, or it's the person that they were talking about. Remember the person who is their dad?
Oh.
Or it could be their dad themselves.
Yeah. So she is not the one that we were dating because she's...
Yeah, because she works with something else.
So it must be Gamer Girl that we were originally with.
It's just she seems like it because she was trying to get all the stuff, which made her seem like one of the other ones. But she's just like this because she's trying to get things.
So we know we can trust her. And we know we cannot trust Kate or Scarlet. Because even though Kate would be funny if it was her.
Oh yeah, it'd be so fucking funny if it was her.
It would be.
That'd be amazing.
But we know we can't trust Scarlet because Scarlet is the scientist.
No matter what, you don't tell anyone what happened here. Not even a little bit. Not even if you think you can trust them. Are we clear?
Crystal.
The plane flew lower and lower. Alright, about to be back in the recording zone. What else? Don't do anything I wouldn't do. That really doesn't limit it much. I guess not. After we landed, Kat scolded us for taking the plane. Kat and Allie seemed to exchange more than a few uneasy glances as we got off the plane. But luckily, nothing came of it. Next, the production staff separated Allie and I. It looks like Kat had arranged something special for the two of us.
Oh.
All I was told was that I wasn't allowed to see Allie until evening. Apparently, that's the nicest time to film.
Huh.
Till then, the production team helped me to look the part of a romantic novel protagonist. I was dressed to the nines. I must have sat through a few hundred photo shoots and interviews before they told me it was time to see her. But it was worth it.
Oh, back here again.
Wow, even for this island, this place is fancy with a capital F.
Oh.
What?
What the fuck? There we go.
Wait, is this? Oh, that's why. I'd pressed that key, which put it on the back. Which did that. Capital F.
Oh, sorry. Tell me about it, man. I broke one plate here and I had to pay it off for the rest of my life. I mean, welcome to the Ocean Palace. Allow me to show you to your seat.
Tu gestured at me to follow him. We'd only taken a few steps when I saw her, and when I did, I couldn't help but crack up. You know, I kind of expected you to be dressed up too, given all the shit the crew put me through. What's the point? It's just gonna get ruined. How would it get ruined? Oh, you'll see. Come on. She reached for my hand. I put mine in hers with a smile on my face. She pulled me along with her towards the door. Whoa! We stumbled against the table, which knocked a plate onto the floor. It promptly shattered into a million pieces. In case you were watching, Kat, that was 2.
I knew! I should have just been an accountant!
She laughed as she pulled me along with her to the outside. The night air had never tasted so fresh. Each breath for air as we ran along the road made my worries and fears just disappear. Eventually we ran all the way to the beach. Come on. She tightened her hand and pulled me along with her to the water. Wait, she laughed like a maniac as she cannonballed us into the ocean. My first instinct was to swim back up to the surface, but then Allie put her hands against my face and looked deep into my eyes. She smiled, then kissed me passionately. It was as if time had stopped. A few moments later we went back up to the surface. I figured you could use a fun distraction from everything that happened earlier. What was she doing this for? Oh, was she doing this for me?
Yeah.
I never know what to expect with you, you know? And you never will. It was a night to remember. After today's date, I decided to take a stroll around the mansion.
I have a feeling that something might change now because... Maybe not, I don't know.
It is interesting. The night was clear as could be. A light breeze made it just a bit chilly, but not enough that I'd need to put on more. I found myself fixating on the moon without thinking. I thought I'd find you here. Why's that? Just a gut feeling. And the island-wide surveillance system. You doing okay? Yeah, I'm just thinking. Can't believe the show was over. It didn't feel real earlier today. Time sure flies, doesn't it? You've only got the last third date with Violet tomorrow, then the final ceremony on the day after. Speaking of which, how was your date today? Probably shouldn't tell the whole truth, but enough of it should be good. It was awesome. I don't know how, but the more time I spend with Allie, the better it gets. Being married to her would make every day an adventure, and I like the sound of that. I'm sure it'd be an adventure, but the jury's out on if it's one you'd walk away from. But I can see she makes you happy, and really, that counts for a lot nowadays. Though you might want to start wearing body armor if you want to stay that way. Who knows, the 3 dates were all you need to figure out if a marriage would last. If this TV gig doesn't work out, maybe I should become a marriage counselor, Anyways, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get some work done tonight to prep for the ending of the show. You know what? I could use some company, and it's not like you were up to anything. Kat reached her hand out to mine. I put my hand in hers on instinct. With her hand in mine, she pulled me with her to the library? Now you're probably wondering, why did I bring you here of all places? You like to read? Well, yes, but no. There's no internet for us dudes, so here's where we store most of our information. Records of every single run of the show, building and security details, guard schedules, and most importantly, salary records. It's hidden in plain sight as regular books. You need to know how to decipher them though. It's pretty useless to the average person. Interesting, and also a little unnecessary. Who here is going to read a book? Oh, I knew this state of education was bad, but not this bad. It still doesn't answer why you brought me here. Well, you see, I have this lovely chair and table here that I do so love to work on. And it's truly exhausting for me to get up from this lovely arrangement to have to fetch a book each time I need to reference. So, you want me to grab your books for you so you can just stay there? I'm so glad you understand. And you know, I'm doing everything I can to keep you alive. And it's just a teeny tiny favor. I couldn't help but laugh at her mock pout. Sure, Cat, it's the least I could do. Great. Alright, to start, I need you to grab the Princess of Avora, 100 easy recipes for a Philosopher's Stone, and... I regret everything. This must be the 100th batch of books I've had to deliver. It's been hours. Seriously, whoever designed this system should be shot. I tried to read a few of the books I was delivering, but like Kat said, they just seemed like regular books. And that's a wrap. Thanks for the help, Pixley. I'll send you a thank you card for when you're off this island or something. At that rate, that was pretty much slave labor. I like to think of it more of unpaid charity work. You've got one last date tomorrow, don't mess it up. I'm curious, what's the first thing you're gonna do when you're out of here? Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe try to figure out what my life was before. Who knows? That's as good a start as any. Well, I gotta get back to editing. Night, Pixley. See you, Cat. Guess I'll head back to my room and call it a night.
Yeah, because if we did the date last time with Yuri and we did all this and we went back into our bed and woke up with her next to us in the bed, remember?
Mhm.
That was weird.
Just a bit. The alarms were deafening. We planned for everything possible we could, but it wasn't enough. We made it to the ship, but it wasn't enough. Our one saving grace, the ship, wouldn't start. Someone tampered with it, and there's no time to fix it. Yeah, this is new, 'cause we didn't get this last time. Last time when we got to this part, I think it changed.
No, we got to the ship last time.
Did we?
Yeah.
I thought it changed to a different dream.
No. It was we got to the ship and all this, and then when we were reset it got to where we're on the couch and the girl's playing a game and she's laughing her ass off.
Ah, yes, that was after, so it's
Yeah.
going round.
Yeah.
Someone's tempered, there's no time to fix it. That's it then? I couldn't find the words to say. I love you. I love you too, Pixel. I wish we could have met anywhere but here. She held me in her arms with the last of her strength. All that's left to do is wait. Goodbye, love. Recording call.
Ooh, my knee is cracky.
Ooh. That was a loud one. You good?
Good.
You just died?
What the fuck?
No, this isn't the worst place I thought I could wake up yesterday. I have a feeling it doesn't matter who you're with, the last person you're on a date, you're gonna wake up with them and the thing, like, we didn't go to bed with them.
No, we
Hence
didn't!
well, this isn't the worst place I thought I could wake up. She didn't plan on this. She
No.
just kind of woke up, you're like, huh. I'll take that as a compliment. She laughed and pinched my cheek. Well, it's been a blast, Pixley. I've some more cruising around to do, and I think you've got another date on your plate today. Yeah, that's just how the show goes. So, she was gone before I even had a chance to finish. That woman is a force of nature.
Oh yeah, because she's going to go investigate.
Well, look who crawled out of an economy class airplane toilet. And good morning to you too, Damien. Pixley, don't mind him.
Yeah, because she's about to say dad. Or father.
Damien was just telling me the news. Your ratings are doing really well so far. At this rate, I really think you'll make it out of here. That's great news. I won't celebrate just yet. Just because you've done well till now doesn't mean you won't jump the shark today. Your ratings today need to be higher than they've ever been, or you'll get axed. Axed literally. If I'm around when your number's up. I guess we'll find that out together, won't we?
Later.
Sorry about him.
Later, boy.
He can be a little mean sometimes. A murder threat is a little mean. Anyway, you ready for your last date with Violet? It's just the last date, and then tomorrow will be the final ceremony. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Fantastic. Then we'll start filming right away. Good luck. You'll need it. Thanks, Kat. I owe you one. It's time for my last date with Violet. Found Violet in the same place I met her. She was taking out a fresh batch of cookies from the oven. Morning, Violet. I slid next to her and grabbed one of the cookies in one swift motion. Ow, hot! Flung the cookie into my mouth anyway. Worth the pain. Damn, that was delicious. Wait a minute, you silly goose. You never fail to make me laugh, Pixley. I quite admire that. I did a mocking bow, my arms behind my back, and put on my best fancy accent. The pleasure's all mine, my lady. Stop, you. I wolfed down another cookie. Hell yeah. You do know those are for sharing with everyone, right? I'm part of everyone. What's the problem here? We laughed together at the bit we were performing. Ah, that reminds me. Pixley. What's up, Violet? It's come to my attention that this show will be ending quite soon. Yeah, it is. Oh, do cheer up, please. I don't intend to feel sorry for myself. Instead, I want to use the time we have left here to do something I've always wanted to do.
Oh.
And what's that? What I want is to go on a date, the kind that normal people go on. The kind that I've only read about, having a picnic, watching a movie at the theatre, long walks on the beach. Even something crazy like a paint night. And then we can watch the sunset go down together and it'd be so romantic. Her enthusiasm was adorable. She was practically bouncing around the room like a ping pong ball. I think we can make that happen. Can we now? Which one? Why not all of them? She's got the most beautiful smile, damn. Really? You've got to be kidding me. You can count on me, Violet. I'll make it happen. Yay! She did a little cheer and dance. Gosh, I can't stop smiling, looking at her. That said, I have no idea what to do. Guess this'll be touch and go. It wouldn't be fair if you figured out everything. Let me handle the picnic. She pulled out a basket from behind her. Care to join me in the lovely afternoon?
She planned this.
I wouldn't miss it for the world, Violet. Why do you think she was baking cookies?
Oh, that's it. Ooh. What's that?
I don't know.
What's that?
Don't know.
Are those cookies though?
It's whatever that is. I want to say the little pastry things.
Yeah.
But also I'm not too sure because the rest is like sandwiches and like probably maybe hot dog thingies.
Yeah.
So it'd be more of a savory thing. Don't know. We walked outside for a while, then settled on a lovely spot with a nice mix of shade and sunlight for our picnic. The way her silver hair... There you go, it's silver. Confirmed.
Yeah, it's silver.
Where her silver hair caught the sunlight, it was enough to make you believe in angels. She was so beautiful. Dig in. I brought plenty. Please don't hold yourself back. I've got to be the luckiest person alive. Save the talk for after you try this. I'm letting you have the first bite. Should I be worried? I smiled as she mock-pouted. Just kidding. She laughed and smiled as she spooned... Oh, it's an egg roll.
Oh.
Spoon-fed me a delicious egg roll. Called it. I'm the luckiest person alive. Not just because the food's delicious, but because you're right here next to me, Violet. You've made this week so special. I feel the same way, Pixley. And there's more where that came from. You're absolutely right. I've got something prepared for just the two of us next. You owe me one, Pixley. We enjoyed the delicious food and conversation over the rest of the afternoon. We walked back to the mansion hand in hand, smiling all the way. Next stop, the only movie theater on the island. I didn't know we had a room like this in the mansion. I'm not surprised. Tara's pretty territorial about this room from what I've seen and heard. But right now, it's our very own private movie theater. I did a little jazz hands at the TV. Violet clapped, as if I just put on a performance of a lifetime. I made a dramatic bow, then took a look at what movies we had in store. Let's see, we have rom-coms, fantasy, medieval movies, war movies, a few superhero movies, and at last but not least, a horror movie. I'll put on a rom-com. From what Violet was saying earlier, that would definitely be her favorite. I started the movie, then went back and sat next to Violet with my arm around her. The story was about a girl who moved to a place called New York to become a writer, falls in love with a boy she meets there, and eventually realizes her dream and her love. It wasn't anything special, but Violet was thoroughly entranced for the whole movie. Me, I was more entangled by her. After the credits rolled, Violet practically burst into tears. This was the best movie I've seen in my whole life. My whole life. And how about we take a scene you like from the movie and turn it into a painting? Oh my gosh, you didn't. Just wait right here for
How
a
the
moment.
fuck do you do this in like a couple secs?
He just goes...
Without even fucking warning.
Well, Kat was listening the whole time, and it's a whole thing of just...
Oh right, I forgot about that.
I can do that. Please pick up on it. Like, that'd be about it, I'd say. Okay. I had no idea where to find art supplies, but I knew if there was anyone who could, it was Kat. Kat, I think you know the sitch. You got some nerve putting this together at the last minute, but I like that about you. 4. Set up everything they need for a paint night in the main hall for the mansion. Stat.
Oh man, I just finished my shift!
Even better, you've got free time for this. And so we start painting on canvases in the main hall. I think I'll paint a picture of...
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Violet and I watching the movie together. This counts, right? What are you painting, Pixley? Painting a picture of us watching the movie together. It's the most beautiful scene from the movie, you know? It'd be a shame not to capture it. You're quite the flirt, you know that? But I like that about you. Her smile could melt the coldest heart. So which scene are you painting, Violet? I'm drawing the scene where the girl runs out in the rain to tell the boy that she loves him. It was just so romantic. She sighed like a love-struck teenager. I could tell she was putting her whole heart into her painting. She captured the scene perfectly. As for me, let's just say I was more focused on making the people have the right number of heads and was working for that from there. An hour or so later, we finished and compared our final artworks. She's an incredibly talented artist. Me, not so much.
I wish they put a picture like
It would be funny.
It would be funny.
That was embarrassing, but man, it was just worth it. It was worth it just to see her smile and break into laughter. Her laughter was interrupted by a gurgle from her stomach. Mother would punish me for sure if she heard me make that sound, but who cares now? Violet was unstoppable at this point. Is it time for dinner? I do believe it is. I volunteered to cook, but she wanted to go back to the restaurant that we went on our first date, so we did. Apparently she was trying too hard to be prim and proper back then, and didn't actually get to eat as much as she wanted. She ate up a storm. Almost literally. Almost. We spent dinner wolfing down delicious food without a care in the world, and laughing about scenes in the movie and our little artsy adventure. Then finally we went for a long-awaited walk on the beach.
Beach.
We held hands as we walked along the beach. The waves of the ocean seemed to play music for us as we skirted by. At times we talked without end. At other times we enjoyed each other's company and warmth in silence. Either way, we were as happy as can be. We talked about how the past, the present, the future were so different than before because of each other. You know, Pixley, if you asked me to marry you right now, without a doubt, I'd accept. I know it sounds quite crazy to say this in such a short period of time, but I just know. She kissed me passionately with everything she had. We fell together onto the soft sand of the beach. Will you marry me, Violet? I looked at her and saw the most beautiful smile from the most beautiful girl there was. I know the final ceremony is tomorrow, but I want you to know how I feel. A moment passed. It felt like my heart was trapped in my throat. Of course, I know what I said, Pixley. And then I saw something I'd never seen before, and would never see again. The sky rapidly turned from bright blue to black, as if it were water being drowned in the darkest ink. Then the bright sun in the sky went out, like a candle in the wind, as the warmth of the beach sand disappeared in an instant. Please collect the cast. The experiment is complete. The last thing I saw was Violet screaming as shadowy figures grabbed her from behind. A second later, and I couldn't even see my hands reaching for Violet's, desperately trying to pull her back to me. Then I felt somebody grab me from behind. No, not somebody. There must have been several people.
Did that say it last time the experiment was complete? Because it didn't do that last time, did
I
it?
don't think so, no.
No,
I'm
this...
sure it said something else.
It said something
But it
else.
was a thing of, like, you confessed to the person, like, asking to marry, essentially. And then it ends. Because that's what happened last time, because, like, Tara essentially proposed.
Yeah.
And, like, they were, like, together, but not together because of the final ceremony, and then grabbed. They forced me to the ground and cuffed me behind my back. I screamed, but there was no sound. I couldn't hear anything, not even the sound of the waves. I tried to fight, but there was no way out. I screamed for Violet, for her to run as far as she could, but I heard no response. Then, nothing. And this is when you see the light?
Yeah.
It is then.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, because if there's another one, it's somewhere off to the side where it's
Yeah.
not in frame. I woke up on an operating table, the kind you'd see in a nightmare. Blood splattered on the floor and the walls, the smell of disinfectant and rotten flesh. There was a nearby table littered with metal instruments that could make anybody talk. My first instinct was to get up and get off of it as fast as possible, but my neck, hands, and legs were cuffed and pinned down in thick metal braces. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't so much as budge. Hello? What's going on? Where am I? Violet, you there? All I heard back were echoes of my own screams. Wherever I was, this place must be massive. Hey, Pixley. Cat was holding some kind of helmet with thick wires extruding from the back of it. Don't worry, Violet's doing fine. She's just taking a little nap. Cat? What's going on? You've got to help me. I was just on my date with Violet and everything went dark. And these guys fucking kidnapped us and... I know, Pixley, I know. She sighed. You did good, but not good enough.
Yeah, this is
Pretty
the
much
thing.
it. Would it make you feel better to hear that you're the best one yet? I don't care, get me out of here. At this point, there's no point explaining. She placed the helmet on my head carefully. Even if I wanted to stop her from doing so, the brace around my neck made it impossible to maneuver. Please, Cat, don't do it. Don't do this. I could hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch with a single red button. I just want to get out of here. I want to get back to my life, whatever it is. Please. Not today, Pixley. She pressed it. The sound of crashing waves, a world without time or color. I'm back. This time, it's as if I'm sitting in an audience, watching myself from afar. The escape had failed. I'd been separated from her and captured. We really never had a chance, did we? I found myself praying that she's safe, if anything happened to her. For a moment, the world exploded with color. Always the hero, aren't you, Pixley? What did you do to her? Did we get this before?
I think we did, yeah. I think.
You should be more worried about yourself. You knew the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. It didn't have to be like this, but I'm done talking. Goodbye, Pixley.
Because we got this.
Oh, you look at that. Looks like our little hero's got some life left in him. You know, Pixley, you're in luck. Usually I'd just kill you for this, but a new opportunity's opened up, and I think you'd be the perfect fit. Hey, don't just lie there. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show, you can't just sleep through it. Watch me. Oh, that's how you want to play? It's on. Ow. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Ow, ow, did you just hit me? Me? Never. Never in a million years. Anyway, what was your name again? Oh, my name's... I can't remember my name. Really now? Gotta be joking. Dead serious, I can't remember a thing. Who knows, it might be for the better. Lucky I've got your name on file, Pixley. My name's Kat. Nice to meet you. You're the star of a new show. Find love or die trying. Let me get you up to speed. How on earth did I get into this mess? Somehow stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere, in an insane dating show from hell. From what Kat said, I'm dead meat if I can't finish this show with a fiance, or if the ratings aren't high enough. None of the girls on the show know the truth. If they found out, they'd kill all of us. Why couldn't I wake up with no memories in a regular hospital, like a regular drama protagonist? At least the girls seem nice. See, why has she got that expression?
Yeah. She...
Allie's quite something. Something tells me she'll be hard to keep up with, and there's not quite from losing a race from home to field. Scarlett's interesting, still got no idea what she was trying to read, the magazine or the book hiding it. I'll figure that out later. Tara marches to the beat of her own drum. I like that. Violet's cool, but intimidating as hell. Pretty sure she was about to cook one of the brothers for dinner. And then there's you. She seems like a really sweet girl. Something about her is so familiar. She said she knew me from before. I have to ask her about what I was like before, as soon as I can. But for now, the show must go on. And that's why Pixie is perfect soulmate for each of you.
So, I like how her expression is the only one that's instantly like, oh, right? And it's obviously that they reset all of them.
Because they have to.
Yeah.
The whole thing to reset, they'd all have to be reset.
So, I think she's the only one, the one in yellow, that is not fully reset. She just acts like she's fully resetted.
She'd have something that, like, cuts it so it doesn't work properly.
Yeah. That way, that's why that when she was like, I know what's going on, like, this is the death game, like, this is like a death dating.
Good old
thing.
707 over there.
Yeah, good old 707. I love 707. But I also like his brother. But it's interesting. Because obviously, if we've got the scientist here...
Yeah, she seems like she could easily mock, like, you know, forgetting.
Yeah.
So either she legitimately gets her mind wiped, or she just pretends like she gets her mind
Yeah,
wiped.
so these two seem like that. And we obviously know that Kate is in on all of this shit. So, question is it the gamer girl?
Because that's the thing, she's definitely like, Violet is like straight up just normal dating sim.
Yeah.
Tara's definitely like just normal
The
dating
gang
sim. She's definitely not. She doesn't seem like it. And that's just like old friends, so she could easily play into an easy dating sim, being an old friend type thing.
Yeah. It could be one of those two. I don't think it's Violet.
No, she just like got wrapped into it.
Yeah, I don't think it's Violet. I definitely know it's not Allie or Scarlet, because Scarlet's the scientist and Allie knows what's fucking going on. So it has to be either Tara or Yuri.
Backstory wise, it makes more sense for Yuri.
Yeah.
Especially with Tara being a streamer and all that stuff. Like,
yeah. But with the context clues, it makes sense for it to be.
It also fits Tara with the whole gaming thing.
Yeah.
It is interesting. We just gotta keep going to see if we can find out more.
Yeah. Problem is, yeah.
It's 10:40. We can keep going for a bit longer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. Like the bullshit math they show on screen in a movie. Calculate.
Can we leave Tara for last? For like the last date?
Yeah.
Cool.
Now that we're all together, it's time to explain the rules of this show. Pixie, one of the 5 lovely women here is your soulmate. You'll get to know 3 of the girls over the next 9 days, over 3 dates with each of them. Then on the 10th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you. So I've got 10 days to save my life. So without further ado, who do you want to spend time with? Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't had a chance to talk to them yet.
Let's do Scarlet, Yuri, Tara, and then go down that list again, and then leave
So just keep going, Scarlet.
Yuri, Tara, yeah.
Yeah, Scarlet, Yuri, Tara, Scarlet, Yuri, Tara,
Scarlet, Yuri, Tara.
Tara.
Yeah, for like the last one.
Right, guess I spend time with Orange Sec, tell you something, pull me aside. You can low-key skip this because it just redoes what it does before. This should be far enough. So the girls think you'll be asking one of the 5 of them on a date, but really only want you to be asking 3 of them. Basically everyone but Allie and Violet. Why is that? Let's just say we think we'll be getting higher ratings that way. And you know how important it is to get higher ratings, right? Don't really have a choice, do I? Nope, glad we're on the same page. So without further ado, we walk back to the girls. Who do you want to go on your first date with?
Yeah, Scarlet.
Alright, let's make it happen. Sigh.
Sigh. Like, I'm done with this shit. Why do we have to keep doing this?
Didn't take long to find Scarlet. She found me first.
I fucking love this bit.
She had just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her. Pixley, thank God you're okay. Oh my god. What's going on, Scarlet? Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier. There's nothing really like it. It's really incredible, and I messed up my intro with you earlier, and... Whoa, slow down. I made a new chemical compound that caused amnesia. It's amazing. Wow, that's not something you hear every day. The cool thing is, applying just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things. Who they are, how to write, anything. Bad thing is... Someone slammed into the door outside. I almost jumped from the surprise. Give me
brains and bananas!
Applying too much turns people to rabid monkey zombies, hell-bent on eating human brains. And bananas. Dear God, not the bananas. Door slammed again. Sounded like it was about to be knocked down. We need to get out of here. Fast. Paul burst through the door and blocked our only exit.
Give me brains and bananas!
I'll get him out of the way. It'll give you time to run. I've got a better idea. Scarlet blasted Paul with a white powder covering his face entirely. He flailed wildly for a few seconds, then fell to the ground unconscious. What was that? Or is he going to be okay? Whoa, is he going to be okay? I guess we'll find out. For now, let's focus on getting out of here. We ran outside the mansion as fast as we could. How did this even happen? Oh, I was afraid you'd ask that. I heard that from Tara that you lost your memories, and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. So I, may have experimented on the Brothers 5 to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. Must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize their brains were so empty in the first place. In a weird way, that's really sweet, Scarlet. Thanks. Crazy, but still, thanks. I'll fix this, I swear. I just need time to make an antidote. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay there till we've got an antidote. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside?
Oh,
They're actually trapped inside the library right now. Oh shit, we gotta go back and save them. I don't know how to say this, but I accidentally turned them to zombies too, haha. But they were a little bit much, so I locked them in the library, haha. We're doomed, aren't we? Scarlet and I passed the time talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to save everyone. She seemed to be quite frazzled despite seeming so put together, but I could tell she really did care about the infected. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough. I watched her build a machine that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help but be a little skeptical. Alright, it's showtime. You really think this will work? You bet. I made it after all. Looks like the coast is clear here. We walked to the outside of the library undetected, but we definitely weren't alone in here. Alright, time to save our friends. Brains. They're coming right at us. Nothing to worry about.
God, she looks like a maniac right now.
Oh yeah, straight up.
She looks like she's having way too much fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She's probably been wanting to do this for ages.
I wouldn't be surprised. This is payback for you guys acing your introductions. I'm sorry. What? Nothing. You sure it's gonna kill them? Of course, what does it look like I'm doing? Something told me Scarlet wasn't doing this a little bit too much. What the hell? I take my eyes off the cameras for 1 second, and there's zombies in the house? Not for much longer, promise. Ooh. Spent the rest of the day administering an antidote to each person. Each of them knocked out as soon as we delivered the cure. Not quite the first date you expected, huh? You can say that again. It was definitely a first, though. Kat told me to make a date exciting, I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job at that. I guess that's technically true, but aren't there easier ways? Something tells me this woman is full of more surprises. Stumbled back to my room and plopped onto the bed. Who'd be coming at this hour? I shuffle over in a haze. Hey there, Pixley. Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright. What's up, Kat? Don't mind me. Just gonna make myself real comfortable. Kat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. I really gotta get me one of these beds for myself. I closed the door, then sat facing around the opposite side of the bed. So what brings you here tonight? Can't stop thinking about me? You wish. Unfortunately, it's my job to help you survive until the end of the show. And that means checking in with you every night to see how you're doing, and make sure you're doing your best on ratings. That's nice of you. Thanks, Kat. Well, to be honest, I don't have a choice. Finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to what I'm here for. Your date today with Scarlett was a ratings knockout. I don't know if I'd call what you two had a date, but you two have quite the popular ship for our viewers. We did put on quite a show, didn't we? No kidding. There's not a person who'd watch today's broadcast who doubts that she's your first soulmate candidate. That said, let's sprinkle a little more drama into the mix. More romance, less zombies. Tomorrow I want you to find who your second soulmate candidate is, and ask them out on a date instead.
Yeah, let's go. Alright.
Alright? Sounds good to me. I would have expected more resistance, but I guess you understand your situation. Without those ratings getting higher and higher each day, they'll axe the show and your life with it. I guess that makes sense, in some warped way. I'm impressed at how well you took that. Almost think it wasn't your first time on a life or death killing dating show. Well, it's pretty much what I needed to tell you.
I'm also very curious how many goes this has gone.
Be interesting. Because there's a chance it's gone through quite a few.
Yeah, especially because she's sighing and like,
It's getting, and especially with the whole like put a hand out instinctively.
Yeah.
It might just be a thing of it done it that many times.
Oh.
Hello there.
I do.
Hello.
It's me. I'm an Easter egg.
You're an Easter egg?
You're an Easter egg?
Yeah, I don't actually exist.
Oh.
I'm a figment of everyone's imagination.
That checks.
We had to restart the whole thing.
Yeah, apparently the game save didn't save with Steam. So when I reset the computer, it reset the game save and got rid of it.
Damn. I played a little bit of Rift Apart.
Yeah.
Good game.
It is a good game. And you grabbed Crash 4.
Yep.
That's a good game too. I need to finish that.
Yeah, I was looking online and there's a PS2 for about 170 something. It comes with 3 controllers, the cords required, a memory card, and 3 games.
Ooh, what games?
One of them being Sims 3.
Nice. No, it'd be Sims 2.
Yeah.
It'd be Sims 2. Sims 2 is made on all platforms. Sims 3 didn't get made on everything.
Well, it's one of them.
Sims 2.
And there's a basketball game and Gran Turismo, I think.
Nice.
And that's on eBay.
Ow.
You good?
Don't bite yourself.
I didn't bite myself.
Clip yourself?
Yeah.
Good job. What you doing?
I'm gonna make a coffee and go back upstairs.
Ah!
It's getting late and we've both got big days tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Night, Pixley. Good. She was gone before I had a chance to finish. Guess it's time to call it a night. The sound of waves. Hey. I can hear her call out to me within a dream. It's you. I love you, Pixley. I always will. And I'll always love you too. Your mouth moves on its own. Even if there's so many other women on this show, they could never be you. I held her tight and kissed her. You promise? I promise. Promises are unbreakable, you know? That's what you told me. I meant every word I said. She smiled at me. You better have.
Imagine if it pulled a fast one and it actually is Violet.
That'd be interesting. Your face is becoming clearer to me with each day that goes by. I know you're here with me, but which one are you?
I am so curious.
Just like the rest of the show. You actually don't have a choice. You just have to end up with this person. You don't actually get to choose which girl you end up with. Just like the rest of the show. Anyone else wake up with the world's worst
It better be Gamer Girl.
Tell me about it. What did we even do yesterday? Honestly, I can't remember. Though I did have a dream that we were being chased by someone. Oh really? Who was that? I think it was Scarlet. What are the odds of that? I think I dreamed the same thing. As did I. She locked us in the library, then shot us to pieces. Whoa, that's the same dream I had. What do you think made your dream up this? Either way, it was just a dream. Ha ha. You use mean glare. It's super effective. Come on, there's no point getting upset at someone at what they did in a dream. You're right, Violet. I'm playing with the movie.
No.
Can't now.
Take everything off me.
That's what you get for fiddling with everything. Have a roll.
Oh.
Ah, seem to remember you being there too, Pixley. Oh man, how am I going to talk my way out of this one? Some way or another, Scarlet and I managed to convince everyone it was a crazy coincidence. At least, I think we did. Violet was skeptical. Naturally, she had every right to be. Everything she dreamed really did happen. Let's hope this wasn't the kind of dream that comes back again. There you are, Pete. Been looking for you. It's time to decide who your second soulmate candidate is. Kate moved in closer to Whisper. Not like you really have a choice, though. So without further ado, who's the unlucky girl? You then, Tara?
Yeah. Did you want to end it here or did you keep going? Because if we'll end it here, we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, 3, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 more days.
8 more days.
Because we've had one that's meant to go on 9.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, we can leave it here and then finish the rest next time. That way, that all
there's
was
so
all could
many
be.
saves.
Why?
There's 9 pages.
Why?
Then you have your quick saves and your automatic saves. We didn't check the automatic saves.
No,
I think they would have been wiped.
Yeah, they would have been wiped too.
But I didn't know there was automatic saves.
Yeah.
They save like every 5 minutes.
At least that's good.
Nice. Never do these areas, but yeah, there's 9 pages worth.
Why?
Oh no.
Why? So dumb.
In case you want to do every single route possible, apparently. Continue this Sunday sometime next week.
Oh, can't do Sunday. Oh, no, I can't do Sunday.
So yeah, just be sometime next week.
Yeah, because Father's Day is Sunday.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not home for
And we
basically
got
the whole day.
D&D tomorrow, and then
Yeah.
maybe Saturday night.
I'm probably streaming all day on Saturday though. We can do Monday?
Yeah, maybe Monday.
We can do Monday and then pick another day for the other game games that we haven't written down. I've only put the itchier ones down.
Well, those
That-
are the main ones.
Yeah.
At which side? This side.
I was holding also upside down, so I was
You're
like,
like,
wait a minute.
wrong side. Turns around. Nope, that's still wrong. Oh, back to this side.
We can do a vote as well. Because we'll have the Magical Diary one. And then we've got all these other people.
All of those.
All of those. So we could probably do a poll on the Discord server on mine and yours, and then compare the
Compare
data.
results and whatnot.
Yeah. And then see which one's got the highest one altogether. So yeah.
Okay. So that's saved.
Yep.
I'm gonna end it, so I'm gonna swap over to the end, and then we're gonna raid over to Gazillion because they're live.
Yay!
So bye bye.
Bye
See you guys
bye.
next time. Bye bye.
See you guys later. Bye!
Bye.
Mm-hmm. We've muted.
Raiding over.
I'm gonna join the raid.
Oh my god, wait. And like things were put on. Yo! Forest Pixie! Welcome in, Forest Pixie! How are you doing, Pokemon Raiders? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Shout out! Pixie? Let's go! Bro, I'm mad. It's not working. But yes, welcome in, Forest Pixie. How's it going? Thank you too.
Oh yeah, the other night, yesterday, he like gifted 200 subs
Jesus.
and then 10,000 bits
What the fuck?
all in the one stream. It broke him.